guys, I had no idea. It took 15 minutes. Okay, so basically, just as I hit start stream, oh yeah, wait, firstly, good morning, cheers, it's fishing time. It's beanzza time. Good morning. Thank you so much for the super chat, Beans. Thanks for the guest spot today. Yeah, guys, Beans is starring on the main part of the show today. Beans is gonna be on the food. I'm gonna cook Beans' bald head. Can't get over how good the opening track is. Animation is dope as well. But I spent so much time sourcing music for all my screens. If you could have a 1 hour loop. Well, I mean, you can check out Tak's channel. So Tak's the one who did all the music, and he has the music on his channel as well. All the screens are super good. My kitten. I do work hard on my music. There's a piece coming late. Okay, so basically, oh god, there's like I have so much to tell you guys today. In short, I can't use my oven because there's no gas in my flat. The gas got turned off. So I needed to air fry the pizza because I gotta make the baked beans pizza myself. They did sell it. Heinz did actually have a beanzza, but it was a limited edition and they don't sell it anymore. But it's okay because you can make it yourself. However, I had to make it in the air fryer, and I went to the shops. I went to like literally Co-op, M&S, Tesco. None of them sold like frozen pizza or like fresh pizza. Why am I a girl failure? How is anything that happened my fault? I'm not going to say thank you. You know what? Yeah, pay your taxes. Pay your taxes, Stinky. Thank you, Stinky. But yeah, I needed to I needed to get a pizza that I can stick in the air fryer, right? And all of the pizzas were way too big. The gas was turned off. Are you okay? All right, this is a story that I can't explain exactly right now because right now the pizza's in the air fryer and I can't let it burn. However, just to tell you like what happened, I needed to find a pizza that would fit in the air fryer. However, oh, TTS is muted. Oh no! God, I keep forgetting to undo that.
$4.04
there you
has
go.
been fished from
Replay it.
Thanks for keeping this server running. Girl failure tax increase.
Basically, I have to turn the TTS sound like gets transferred to you guys, or like your end of the stream like off when I play games. Otherwise, it'll get doubled. Anyway, so as I was saying, I was trying to find a pizza that would fit in my air fryer. However, all the pizzas were too big, so I had to order one from Domino's, a small one. So I basically ordered a pizza with nothing, but like I had to choose like the least sauce option, no cheese and no other toppings. It's literally just a base with a bit of like I asked them to put garlic butter on it so it wouldn't burn. So it's basically a base with garlic butter and like very light tomato sauce. So I can basically chuck a tin of baked beans on top and put the cheese on myself. So that's what I had to do, and the pizza arrived just as I started the stream, and I had to get everything like prepared. So that's why it took so long. As for why I don't have gas, that's a story I do need to tell you guys, but I don't want to start the story now because my pizza will end up burning. The baked bean pizza be a beanzza. It'll be a beanzza. Having a gas turn off is a little bit of a fail. Yeah, but it's not my fault. There's a reason. I've been recently recommended Aegis song by Aegis-Link. That was dope. Yeah, I mean that song is produced by Utsupi, and Utsupi's a very like, you know, popular and kind of famous composer guy. So, you know, check out Aegis if you haven't already. You can click on my profile, go on Aegis-Link. I think if you click on my profile, you should be able to see the video under collaborations. But yeah, I am really happy that you enjoy Aegis. Cole, thank you so much for 14 months. Pizza time. Wait, are there beans on the pizza? Yes. Everyone in an Italian restaurant. Well, I mean, even American pizza is not Italian style. And also, beans on pizza is just the same as beans on toast. It's the same thing. Is there no, and also no sauce option? You can just get rid of the sauce, but the pizza will become a bit like crispy or burnt if there's no sauce in it. So you have to like have at least a little bit of sauce or like some sort of like fat to keep, as in like garlic butter alone will stop it from burning, but it won't stop it from like crisping up. So you need a sauce to keep it slightly like soft. I do that when I buy pre-made pizza, getting as least topping as possible because I'm going to top it with whatever I want to top it with. Yeah, because you're basically buying a base, right? By that logic, beans in your BLT is the same thing. No, because BLT is a sandwich. You've got to have a toasted bread base. So it could be a toasted piece of bread, it could be a toasted pizza base. It has to be crispy and hot. Utsupi's like, I know, like a god or something. Like, a guy knows how to make the music good. Yeah, I love Utsupi's music. Like, when I first joined Aegis-Link, May and I were talking about like how much we like love Utsupi music, and Yoe was like, oh, I mean, I already started the commission with you know, for your original song for debut with another producer, but you know, I guess it's for your second original song I can talk to Utsupi. And then we kind of forgot about it after that. Until Yo was like, oh, hey guys, new original song. I managed to get Utsupi. So that's basically how it happened. Just because beans on a bread product doesn't mean it's the same. It has to be crisp. It has to be a crunchy, crispy bread product. Idea of beans on pizza is taller than beans on toast. Well, it's the same thing. It's basically because when I put beans on toast, I also put cheese on top. So it's essentially the same thing. Also, be right back. I'm going to go check in my pizza. up burning my hand on the air fryer. Wait, let me catch up with the messages. Next, we'll be putting black pudding on pizza. Well, I don't like black pudding, so I wouldn't be doing that. Maybe some other people would, though. What in the ever love is a baked bean pizza? Well, Danny Davis, 18, if you're still here, I'm glad you asked, because I will be showing you what a baked beans pizza is. Mighty Borg, thank you so much for the gifted membership! W Mighty Borg. Baked beans had me think of a fry-up English breakfast. I would smash a fry-up English breakfast. I would absolutely smash one. Give me a second. Let me take a picture of this. Considering using a hairdryer. Pretty, what's wrong? What happened? Your beans are too juicy? The already injured hand? Yes, this poor hand. My right hand is really getting attacked. Oh, my right hand is never gonna get a break. Okay, this pizza. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong looking with this. The thing is, I may have left it in the air fryer for too long. However, I just know as soon as I show this pizza, Americans are going to be like, ew! What is that? What the hell? What the hell? Like, Americans are going to hate this. Oh, how is it enjoying yourself every food stream? That's a good question. Well, I think it's... Well, in this case, I was rushing, which is why I ended up burning myself. But... last time was not my fault. I was attacked by a glass. You might be surprised. Okay, let's see. Americans eat with their eyes, not their mouths. I can't judge because I do exactly the same. You can put just about anything on a pizza. I mean, if I make a homemade pizza, I'm getting all sorts of leftover nonsense from the fridge on top of it. Exactly! That's the right attitude to have. A pizza is like a okonomiyaki, right? You basically put whatever you like on it. Pretty sure Americans would like it if they tried it. Yeah, I get so triggered when people are like, you'll like it if you try it. I mean, if someone told me you'd like it if you try it to a baked beans pizza, yes, I would try it. But if they're like, oh yeah, eat these organs, you'll like it if you try it. No, I will not. I won't like it. Alright, hold on, let me see. Don't overdo your hag, keep your rest as much as possible. I am a single mother. Don't you forget. A single mother does not have the luxury of keeping her hand rested as possible. She's got a kid to raise. Even worse for me, it's not even my kid. Single mother or someone else's kid. Alright, let's crop this. It was really hard taking the photo of the pizza today because my shadow, like, it's so shadowy. So it was like making it look really awful and ugly. I mean, I'm not saying it looks beautiful as it is. I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty ugly. I didn't want a shadow to be cast over it and making it look even worse. I didn't want that. Chicken gizzard is yummy. I don't eat offal. You're a pretty big offal guy. Honestly, good on you, Stinky, because I feel like a lot of British people wouldn't. Even though we do technically eat heart and like liver and stuff. I don't know. I don't like innards. I don't like offal or, you know, hormone is called in Japanese. Like the intestines and like, you know, organs. Tripe, you know, I'm not into that. Thank you, single mother. She gave me a Mother's Day card. Hello, Melody, how you doing? Haggis is the best if you're hunting as well? Who's going around hunting the haggis? And ironically, that's me when I tell people about lengua. What is lengua? Your presence is too great, clearly. It must be the venom for casting a big shadow. It's just no, it's my phone. My phone is casting the shadow, and I don't want like a phone-shaped shadow over my pizza. How do you know if you don't like it if you never tried it? Well, Kara, I never tried getting hit in the balls by a baseball going 50 miles. That's like saying, yeah, gargle someone's balls. You know how you know you don't like until you tried it. No, I don't think I I think I know I wouldn't like that. Have you tried standing further away so you don't have your shadow in the frame by zooming in? Yeah, that's basically what I have to end up doing, yes. I have to basically do that. Also, like, from an angle as well. I didn't realize as well that iPhone's zoom is pretty good as well. You can get some hours in for the wound for some healing. That's only like my sleep hours. And I didn't get any sleep today. It's another thing I gotta rant about today. Oh, tongue! Is tongue? Okay, yeah. Cow tongue. Cow tongue is really commonly eaten in Japan as well. Have a tongue sorry. Disgusting. Hi, clippers. Joke's on you, Joe. I don't have any clippers. No one clips me. Actually, there was a channel lately, Korean one that's clipping me. Hold on. Yutan oishii. Hi, Maho. Do you like yutan? I didn't eat it. All right, gotta get this pizza ready. The photos I can put on the screen. Right. It just looks kind of bad in the photo as well because the pizza was already pre-sliced, right? Because Domino's sliced their pizza. It kind of looks weird. It kind of looks weird. It kind of looks like it's falling apart. I mean, it might be falling apart if I lift it up. Alright, hold on. I need to stop yapping and then send these photos to myself so I can put them on Discord. You should try Rocky Mountain oysters then, fish. See, that's the thing. People say, oh, you should try XYZ, which has a texture I know I hate. Like oysters. I'm like, yeah, but how do you know you don't like it? Because I know I don't like that texture. I know I don't like that flavor. Well, okay, the flavor of oyster is fine. But I know I don't like that texture. So, of course I know I'm not going to enjoy it. Because to me, textures are quite important. I don't like the slimy sort of textures. I'm the type that found out how to make chicken nuggets, was grossed out for 2 seconds and ordered more. Okay, so if chicken nuggets taste okay, like if they taste like you know, they're made out of crap, then I'll start thinking about how they make it and then I'll feel put off. And then I'll forget about it for about... After 2 weeks, I'll eat it again. Rocky Mountain oysters are bull testicles. Oh. You're telling me to eat cow balls. I see. I see. You think it's so funny, huh, mods? Get Yasu. You know what to do to Yasu. Tickle his balls. Chop them off. You know, like slimy and crunchy at the same time. I think I just hate slimy in general. It's just the texture of slime. Like, I can't eat a fried egg unless all the white is properly cooked through. Because sometimes the whites, if you like fry it sunny side up, the whites are still left slimy on the top. They're pretty good, very unique flavor. Does that make you gay, guys? Does it make a fella gay to eat boo-boos? Right, what about tomato? Tomatoes are not slimy. Oh, you're talking about the insides? They're like jelly to me. They're more jelly than slimy. Hold on, I need to crop this. What the hell? My Windows and Alt key just switched, or is that just an American keyboard thing that I just never noticed until right now? Alright, ta-da! Ta-da! This is the pizza, guys! So I kind of left it in the air fryer for too long. The cheese kind of got overcooked. Alright, the pizza's actually cooled down. Oh, it's holding its shape well. Oh my god, it's holding its shape. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh my god, I'm impressed. It's actually holding its shape. The bottoms are crispy. Okay, let me try this. You know, I knew this would taste good. I knew this would taste good. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I was gonna say this is way too much pizza for me. Oh my god, this is really good. This is so tasty. Domino's need to sell this. This is so tasty, guys. I'm oh my god. Sorry guys, let me eat this. I'm really tasty. Oh my god. Guys, this might legitimately be one of the most tastiest pizzas I've eaten in my life. Oh my god. I'm actually shaking right now. This is so good. I don't have wipes. Give me a second. Alright, I need to wipe my hands so I can talk. I can't talk in dirty hands. Oh my god. No, guys. Okay, I need to tell you about how good this is. This is so tasty. This is so tasty. I actually didn't expect it. I was thinking to myself, oh my god, this is a lot of pizza. I got like the smallest one Domino has. Or the small one, not the personal. I got the small one. And I thought to myself, this is too many slices. This is way too big. This is like 6 slices of pizza with beans on it. I don't think I'm gonna like this. Let me tell you exactly what I did so you guys can replicate it for yourself. At least if you're in the UK. For anyone in America, I don't know. American Domino's is disgusting, to be honest. That's huge. So it's the UK Domino's small is... What? Let me see. They have inches. Has to talk with her hands. Yeah, I'm Italian, of course. Wait, let me see. The small is 9.5 inches. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but the small is 9.5 inches. Ouch, my burn is burning. Okay, so, ow, 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 ow. If it's fish approved, how to sell it? Aegis-Link booths at cons? I wish. You need a food license to be able to sell food at cons, if you're a booth. Otherwise, we would be selling food. We would. We have so many good ideas to do stuff like that. And what did American Domino's do to you? I had American Domino's. I had really high expectations, to be honest, because, you know, it's the home of Domino's. So when I went to California, we ordered Domino's, and I was so excited. As soon as I took it looked bad, firstly. When it turned up, it just looked really... It just looked so lackluster, so almost grey. It just looked so bad. And, I tried it. It just tasted so bad. I was honestly really surprised because Domino's in the UK is really good, like seriously good. Like Japanese Domino's, in my opinion, like, obviously Japanese Domino's has like interesting toppings, because obviously Japanese style toppings. But the actual flavor of the pizza, I don't know why, it just tastes better in the UK. It's hilarious what pasta pizza is over there. What, 9.5 inches? American Domino's tastes like cardboard. Yes, yes, actually, you know what, Matt? Yes, it actually tastes like cardboard. So I was really disappointed. I was extremely disappointed. There are some good Domino's. Well, okay, so the thing about the UK, the Domino's is consistent. Japanese Domino's are not sweet. You know, Maho, I think, Maho, okay, yes. Maho, I think that's why Japanese Domino's is not as good as UK Domino's. In the UK Domino's, the pizza sauce is like, has like a, you know, the sweetness of a tomato? You can taste the sweetness, whereas Japanese tomatoes are just way too sour. So Japanese Domino's are too sour for me. Could never get behind Domino's. The crust tastes bland even after they tried to add all the nonsense spices and stuff. It does? At least in the UK it doesn't. It's really tasty in the UK. Like, honestly, Domino's is really good here. So, anyway, let me tell you guys how I got this pizza. So, British Chips, take notes because you guys can actually replicate this. This is so delicious. This is really, really good. They give sauces for free. They used to give the sauces for free in Domino's in the UK. They stopped. Alright, so I got a small pizza, small 9.5 create your own. The regular classic crust, no Domino's own tomato sauce. But I put sun-dried tomato and garlic sauce. Because when they put that on, it's a very light sauce. And it doesn't, it's kind of almost like a pasta sauce, and they put a very, very small ladle of it on. So there's not too much sauce, basically. So you got to use that one. Don't use Domino's own because they use a lot of the Domino's own, but they barely use the sun-dried tomato and garlic one. So it ends up being a little more like dry. So get that and get garlic spread on it. So the garlic spread will act like butter. Like, you know when you butter your toast and you put baked beans on top? So the garlic spread is basically garlic butter. So you put the garlic, so your toppings are onions, mushrooms, garlic spread, and ground beef. So I put those other toppings on. I ended up actually removing those other toppings because I thought it might interfere with the baked beans taste. I thought, oh, well, why don't I make it like almost like a cooked breakfast, you know? I'll put other toppings because you get 4 free toppings. So I just thought, you know, I'll just add the other toppings on, and if I don't want them, I'll just take them off. Because the pizza comes quite dry, you can take it all off. So I just ended up removing all the toppings anyway, other than like a few pieces of onion, and left those on. And then when I got it, I put about half a tin of Heinz baked beans. It has to be Heinz. I put half a tin of Heinz baked beans, spread it around, and made sure to use a lot of the sauce, because remember, we don't have much sauce since we requested the sun-dried tomato and garlic one. So I put the sauce on, I put the beans on, spread it around, and then I top with a mix of mozzarella and cheddar shredded cheese. So shredded mozzarella and cheddar. Put it in the air. I put mine in the air fryer, which is probably why it's really crispy and it's holding its shape really well. Like, if you don't believe me, let me see if I can take a picture. My shadows! Oh my god. The plate looks so disgusting. Alright, give me a second. Let me see if I can get the picture. Half a tin? I think I used half a tin. Okay, to be honest, maybe I used less. I may have used less than half a tin. But I feel like I put quite a lot. British Heinz, American Heinz won't work. I don't know what American Heinz is like. Yeah, hold on, let me just send myself the picture. You buy the frozen Heinz from Lidl, put the sauce, ham, salami, cheese, and paprika in it. At that point, you might as well just buy a plain base and do it all yourself, right? You raided the pantry all out of beans. No, you can't have a beanzza. No beanzza for you. All right. Let me just send myself the photo. Is the plate greasy? It's just got like... it's got... Hold on, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. You used a full Yeah, I didn't put that. Listen, you're not literally tipping. You're not eating a whole tin of baked beans on a pizza. Okay, listen. When I have beans on toast, I usually have 2 pieces of bread and half a tin of baked beans. So on a pizza, I'm not gonna put a whole tin either. Have you moved on from the snap pots? Yes. Now well, to be honest, I could probably buy snap pots here. It's fine because I would actually finish it. I just couldn't finish snap pots in Japan because I just didn't eat baked beans that often. Brown sugar and sweet. Ooh. I mean, if the tomato sauce on your base of your pizza is kind of like sour, I guess the sweet could go well, maybe. Alright, give me a second. You've seen mac and cheese pizza, poutine pizza, BLT pizza, other inventions. I'd eat mac and cheese pizza just like for one slice and be disgusted with it and never eat it ever again. 2 carbs. You might as well buy a frozen base, but the thing is they don't sell that here. Oh. So you just have to buy a plain cheese pizza. Full tin and 2 bits of bread? That's way too much baked beans. I like beans, but I like them, you know, in moderation. Not like so many. How does it compare to pineapple? I do not eat pineapple on pizza. I refuse. I don't like a sweet fruit like that on a pizza. Alright, guys. This is me lifting the pizza up. You can see it's completely kept its shape. It's literally standing straight. Like, my fingers are not underneath the pizza. It's kept its shape. It's actually, like, standing. So this is actually really good. You consider making mac and cheese pizza? Like, why would you put macaroni on a pizza? Half a tin on the 9.5 pizza? Yeah. If it's a 9.5 inch, so it's small, right? You don't want to use an entire tin. Otherwise, it'll, like, you know, sink the entire pizza. They sell carbonara pizza, but does it have pasta on it? Alright, let me eat this. Okay, guys, I want to eat this other sliced piece of pizza. This is really, really good. This is really good. I'm gonna cry. This is really good. Oh my god, this is so tasty. This is so I actually want to cry. This is so tasty. I didn't expect it to be this good. Oh, I see. Okay, I've just seen Prinny's pizza. This is not a baked bean pizza. It's a black bean pizza. Also looks so healthy. Oh my god, Drake, did you actually put baked beans on your... Drake put baked beans on top of his. Okay, did you have your pizza ready, Prinny? It was good. Oh my god, Zaku's pizza's fancy. Oh my god, Zaku's pizza looks so French. That's a fancy pizza. Oh my god. Okay, alright, Zaku. Okay. Ooh, Stinky's pizza looks very, very thin and crispy. What was it? Just cheese on top? I am surprised you didn't lather it in gravy. I could maybe see putting some spaghetti or something on garlic bread. Otherwise, the thought of noodles on bread. Never say noodles. It's pasta. Gabriel, pasta is pasta. Noodles is noodles. Okay, never make that mistake ever again. Don't make me sandbag you in front of the killer so they can kill you as a punishment. Don't make me do it, because I will. I'll do it. I can't stand it. Like, I can't stand it when Americans, I'll give you a second. I can't stand it when Americans don't know the difference between, hold on. When they don't know the difference between pasta and noodles. I'm trying to put it so it's not in the way. There we go. Good morning, おはようございます。パスタヘタリアより。Oh, the Hetalia joke. But yeah, the structure of this pizza is very good. So I'm assuming it's because the Domino's base is also very good. Zaku's pizza is like an Italian croque madame. Italian? Because it's pizza. Oh, Italy and French marry and make a fusion croque madame. Well, Zaku is French. Zaku is very, very French. But he's a good kind of French, not the bad kind of French. Oh, wait. Use gravy as a sauce base. It's a chips, cheese, and gravy? There's chips on that pizza? I tried to go full English and she calls it French. Zaku, you put pieces of bacon. You topped it with a fried egg. And is that camembert cheese? Slices of camembert you put on? That is the most painfully... You can't get more French than that. It looks incredibly French. Beans on pizza slapped harder than a baseball to the face. Is that a good thing or bad thing, Drake? So did you like it or you didn't like it? It grinds my gears too when pasta equals noodles and instant noodles equals ramen. Yeah, oh my god, when they say that, they really... It's always Americans as well. Only Americans say that. Zaku's one of the good ones. Yeah, he is. I'm telling you, there's the bad French people, you know? The one that all the Europeans hate. I think it's just a European activity to just like hate French people. We just casually hate the French. Except for Zaki. Zaki's good. Fish も思ったかもしれないが、日本のピザはびっくりするほど高い。Japanese pizza is too expensive. Yeah, it is. It is really expensive. Yeah, in Japan, like the Domino's and just pizza in general is really expensive. This pizza is genuinely so tasty. It's raclette cheese. My point still stands. English people do not put raclette cheese on their pizza. Or their English breakfast. So guys, I'm actually so happy with this. This is possibly one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my entire life. And the topping combination is just so good. I'm really pleased with myself. I feel like I've done a really good job. I shall be eating another slice. It may be my last one though. Oh my god, that is so good. I've never eaten like 3 slices of pizza before. This is my 3rd one. You're eating pizza that beer? I don't drink beer. Beer is a disgusting old man drink. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm telling you, Domino's needs to sell this. Okay, something that Americans also find weird. In the UK, in Domino's, they have tuna and sweet corn pizza. Okay, that one is a controversial one. And if Americans say stuff about it, I'm not even going to say anything in return. I agree. Tuna and sweet corn on pizza is kind of weird, but it tastes really good. It tastes good once you kind of like get the idea of how weird it is out of your head. Oh, so yes, it does stink. It smells really... Because you know when tuna is like heated up, it becomes stronger. Especially when you fuse it with tomato. Oh my god, the smell is like... It's pretty hard to stomach, but it tastes really good. It tastes really good. It's alright, we French hate on the other Europeans too, like Belgians, Italians, Spanish, Germans, Brits, and French. Oh yes, the French hating their own people. Japanese pizza is expensive, but everything is expensive now. No, but Japanese pizza was always expensive because like pizza is like a special food, right? Like people don't really order pizza that much in Japan. So the prices kept going up and up and up and up because they just couldn't, like, you know... Pizza is seen as almost kind of like a special occasion food, I think. You settle for pepperoni pizza? It's okay, it's just Pizza Friday. Don't let Gaza hear you say that. Gaza at the pub. Fruity beers are great. I just don't like the taste of beer. I've acknowledged your comments on tuna and speak on pizza. I've acknowledged it, but will you try it? You hate that one, you know? Hot tuna is a bit... Okay, listen. I've tried it once and like, I wouldn't actively buy it. Like I wouldn't spend my money on getting it. But if it's given to me, I would eat it. Maybe it would be good if you just gave up on every preconceived notion on what textures on a pizza should be. Well... It's just a bit, you know, you have chicken on a pizza. What's wrong with having tuna on a pizza? And also, sweet corn is a normal, you know, pizza topping. Oh, this is so good. I'm crying. Back when I was still on Twitter, French Twitter had enough of British Twitter calling them baguettes and started calling us roast beef. Isn't that like an old thing? French is people calling British people roast beef. That's not a Twitter thing. It's a can of worms of ham margarita pizza. Oh my god, okay, Jackers, I actually didn't know that. So in the US, you guys have cheese pizza and a margarita pizza. And I, as a British person, didn't know the difference because in the UK, we don't have anything called a cheese pizza. We only have margarita, which is just cheese and tomato. But I realized in America, your cheese pizza is just a regular like tomato sauce with like shredded cheese on top, whereas a margarita is you have like the circle of like mozzarella, right? And like some herbs and other stuff. I didn't know that. That's what we call a margarita in the UK. As in, we call both styles of margarita. It just has to be cheese and tomato. Yeah, that is really weird, isn't it? Why do Americans put sweet corn on everything except pizza? When it's literally so tasty on pizza. The extra smell when you heat it up is a problem of the tuna. Yeah, you call us froggies? Yes. We called you frogs and you guys called us roast beef. I've come to make a confession. I'm not British, yet I eat beans, homemade, not canned, on toast. It's amazing. There's nothing wrong with beans on toast. You should enjoy beans on toast. It's fresh mozzarella and basil. And that's your margarita, right? We just call we call it all margarita, whether it's shredded cheese or like... or it's mozzarella. Actually, I think we call the one with mozzarella and everything, like fresh mozzarella and basil. We call that something else, I think. We call just regular shredded cheese and tomato margarita. Guys, pizza was so good. My tummy is really full though. I really want to eat another one. What if I just take a giant bite of the pizza itself, like it's from the... Let's not eat the crust. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna eat a giant bite. This is greed. This is actual greed. This is actual greed. Oh my god. This is actual greed. You like calling pizza tank? Okay, you're a good American. Is fish picked up? Fine to drop the photos. That's my own. It's called fish pick because it's for my pictures. I use that to put my pictures. But there's a culinary chip chat thread, which means where chips can post their food pictures. Guys, this is so tasty. Okay, I'm gonna try and eat as much of this as I can, because I've like half eaten it. But I think I might vomit. I've just eaten too much. Let me eat this. I'll put it away and then I'll start yapping. I'm gonna vomit. It's so tasty, I can't stop myself. It's so tasty, but I'm so full. I'm going to the kitchen, be right back. got a mess. Ah! I got a message from my sister, and she says, "I miss you." You know, I think this is her second time being away now. Oh, my butt is hurting. This is. Ugh, sorry. I sneeze. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, I hope that wasn't loud. I think I have like a limiter on my mic now, so that shouldn't have like hopefully been too loud. Okay, let me just get settled down again. Tummy. I remember there being a channel like that. Which channel? Food posting. Are you sure you're talking about? If you're talking about, you can go to Aegis Central, which is in the Discord. Like it's not like a talent section. So if you go to Aegis Central, which is the general section in the Discord, there's pet posting, food posting, and stuff like that. But I don't check that. I don't check the general section. So if you want like me to see the food as well, you'd have to post it in my section. Oh, I'm looking at the fan art sharing in the general section. The one Addy drew where we all like changed outfits. Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna show that on stream because I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. I don't know, maybe you have. I need to add it to my be right back screen. I've actually never looked at the food posting section. I guess it's I guess the food posting section is mainly dust bunnies and mayflowers, because they don't have a food posting section in their section, I guess. So they use the general one. I just don't have time to like keep up with the general section, so I prefer just using my one, because I barely have time to keep up with you guys. So that's why. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. One quarter litre stomach volume Oshi. No, listen, I'm just I'm not in my full form. I'm not in my full form. I can't eat that much. Okay, guys, wait. I brought this disgusting Dr. Pepper, this cream soda one. You guys want to hear me pour it? Oh no, my mic is muting it. Ah, you did it. The cool pouring. And hi, chicken. So I was being a glutton. I was eating too much pizza because it just tasted too good, even though my tummy was full. Hold on, just checking, catching up with the comments. First slice of pizza was great, second slice was so greasy. That's American pizza for you. Kushami Taskaru. Please, thank you so much for the super chat. I was playing with my cat and your stinger scared her and she ran out. Wait. From the sound of the stinger? Will I be right back to my normal basement? Why do women have such cute sneezes? My mom sneezes like super loud. Very scary. I always thought she was screaming. But I fish with judge our food like Ramsey. As long as you guys are eating, that's enough to make me happy. Just don't be like me. Are you implying we yap too much? You guys do talk too much. You do. Whenever I look at the general food channel, half the posts are really nice food, the other half are dragging Lance cooking. Her cooking deserves to be dragged though. I'm just glad you're eating fish. You know, actually, these Fridays. Hold on, let me pull my. These Friday dinner streams are actually forcing me to eat. Hold on. I'm trying to pour the rest of this into my glass. That was a Texas-side taking over your stomach. I've never had pizza that tasted so good to me that I just wanted to eat more and more and more. That was really tasty. Okay. Alright, so firstly, okay, say goodbye to this delicious pizza. Or maybe I'll keep the pizza on the screen since it was the topic of today's stream. Admire this pizza, everyone. Where should I put it? I'm gonna cover you guys up. I'm just impressed at the, you know, structural integrity of this pizza. Look at it. Look at it standing proud. Look at that. It's amazing. Look, there's also tomato sauce on it. Beans, there's cheese. And it still kept its structure. Oh, Domino's. Honestly, Domino's. Double baking it actually, you know, was really good. Everyone say Domino's right now. They need to do a collab with me. It's such a good pizza. Oh my god, that's so tasty.
Has been fished from beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. Thanks for having me on today. Goodbye, chips.
You're so stupid. Thank you, please, for the server contribution. Thank you so much for contributing to my pizza and starring in my stream today. Exclamation mark beans. Thank you very much for your time. I'll be, you know, sending you your paycheck, $2 by mail in the next 5 weeks. Sorry, I can't say W American Domino's. No, you can say W British Domino's. But yeah. No, it's not a floating pizza. I'm literally, my hand is right there. You just can't see it. My hand is holding it. I'm literally, see, that's the thing. I'm holding the pizza by the corner. I'm holding it by the corner. There's no fingers underneath to support it, and that's how much it's standing. That's how incredible this pizza is. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I really did a good job. Guys, I think I should become a pizza chef. Also, I did used to work in Domino's, so maybe maybe I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I need to suggest them to do this pizza. Anyway, let me tell you guys about my day. So yeah, my sister texted me saying she misses me, and you know, my sister really hates, like, you know, anyone touching her, like hugging or like just hugging or anything, or just like even passing her head or anything. She just doesn't like anyone touching her. So she gets really annoyed when my brother tries to like cuddle her or like, you know, kiss the top of her head or like ruffle her hair. She gets so angry and annoyed. But the last time she went home for the weekend, she actually gave me a hug. She asked me for a hug before she left. And it was so awkward because I'm not really... I've never hugged a family member before. That sounds really strange. I mean, I do politely hug my stepdad. My mom never hugged me. My dad used to like bear hug me all the time when I was a kid. And whenever I do see my dad, well, I guess now we just kind of do the polite hug. But at least when I was small, or, you know, even a teenager, my dad used to like bear hug me and hug me a lot. But I guess that was the only person in my life, family member, that like ever hugged me. So, like I've never hugged Fish Bro. And I hope he never... Sorry. I would never hug Fish Bro anyway. But Fish Bro and I have never hugged each other. I think we might have done a very awkward, like, one-arm hug. But, like, we've never, like, actually, like, hugged properly. So when my sister asked me to hug her, I was feeling really awkward. Like, I didn't know how to hug her. And you gotta bear in mind, my sister's taller than me. She's taller than me, so I feel it's really damn awkward. Because I'm the big sister. I'm older than her by a significant amount. More than a decade. So I feel really awkward. I feel like a granny that's hugging her grandchild. She asked me for a hug. I felt so awkward. I'm like, how is this hugging? You're taller than me. This is really weird. Like, are you gonna stoop down? Or like, how are we doing this, you know? So I just like awkwardly put my arm around her and just like patted her. And that was the last time she went home, which was, I don't even remember when that was. That was like a month ago now, right? Then, yeah, today before she left, so my stepdad came, but he had to stay in the car because we live on this like kind of main road area, so there's no parking, so he has to stay in the car, otherwise he's gonna like a parking ticket. So he brought not my stepbrother, he brought my brother with him. And so my brother came in, and oh my god, guys, he's such a big back. He's such a big back. He came in. He's like, yeah, so when can I come and stay again? So we can watch Kamen Rider. You gotta tell me when I can come and stay. I'm like, yeah. He came in, he grabbed one of my Dr. Peppers and started drinking it, which is fine, because I don't like this Dr. Pepper, I regret buying it. I was like, yeah, take another can. Yeah. And then he opened my noodle cupboard. So I have that. I have a big stack of like Shin. I think it's the Shin ramen, the Tumba one, the instant noodles that my sister really likes. It's the Korean roast type one, you know, the like tomato cream sauce based one. And like I had to order that online for £20 or more than that. And he went and opened my cupboard. He's like, oh, Fish. Can I take some more of these? Can I take some of these? It's like, you open my cupboard and start grabbing them and asking me if you can take them? You were already taking them, you fat piece of... Sorry, I didn't mean that. You're already taking them, you large man. You entitled large beast. Like... He's like opening my cupboard, taking my noodles, which is like my sister's emergency food. Like when I don't have time to cook for her, or it's like, you know, I need to make something quick, I usually reserve those noodles for that time, because that's her naughty food. Like I don't give her that often. But like, you know, I had to like order it, and I had to like, you know, it was expensive, so I keep it in the cupboard and everything. I can't keep ordering it, right? To be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's not like it was too expensive. But still, my point is, it's not his. It's not about being expensive, actually. It's not the price. It's the fact that it's going to be on my head to order more when it runs out. It's going to run out because of him. But the audacity, imagine he walks into my flat. Well, you know, whatever. He walks into my flat, grabs my drinks, opens my cupboards and starts grabbing my noodles. He's so audacious. God. Fish is so cute. One thing I have from Big Sis. So, yeah, so they, you know, I was talking to my brother a bit. We were talking about a certain English dub voice actor voicing over a certain piece of text that's going viral on Twitter at the moment. And us talking about that devolved me into me roleplaying, saying, "Hey, fish bro, can you not take all my food?" Rubs back on my head, twiddles fingers. I kind of need that food. I kind of need it, but I guess it's okay if you really want it. And then I was like, we started like being stupid. My sister was looking at us like, what the hell is wrong with those two? Anyway, then you know, I was walking them out, and then my sister was like, "Oh, can I hug you?" And I was like, "Oh my god, is this again? I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared." So I did the awkward one-armed hug again. And then she left. I think, but I don't think she likes leaving, guys. And I told her, look, listen, you can have fun with Fish Bro, hang out with him, you know, and your cousin Leanne, she's gonna visit tomorrow. So, you know, you can have fun. You don't need me there. Guys, I don't think I'm very good at, you know, keeping people, what's the word? Consoling people. But, you know, she was excited about spending time with my brother. With our brother, rather. So, I don't know. I feel like I also need a break. I don't mind it when she's here. It's not like she bothers me. But I also want time for myself. Or time to myself. I also don't want the headache and stress of making sure she's eating 3 meals a day. And, you know, making sure she's drinking enough water. Making sure she's eating her fruits and her yogurts and stuff like that. Because I know you guys will be like, oh, she should be responsible and she should be doing that herself. Especially with like kids, when they're really preoccupied with other stuff, they kind of lose track of time. And obviously I've committed to taking care of her properly and making sure she's nutritionally, you know, healthy. So I have to make sure she gets her 5 a day. And if I don't like give it to her actively, she won't eat them. And you know, I just, you know, I don't want to be yelling at her saying, "Have you eaten your oranges? Have you eaten your bananas? Have you eaten your grapes? Have you eaten your yogurt? Blah blah." It's just, what I do is I time it all and give it to her, like, you know, in between meals and stuff. So I spread out the food so she's eating properly, so she snacks less on like unhealthy snacks. And obviously I like restrict her unhealthy snacks. So today I got her 2 bags of like naughty snacks. By naughty snacks I mean I got her a bag of Maltesers. She loves Maltesers. And I also got her a bag of, I don't know if British people know this brand. It's called Candy Kittens. It's like a gummy brand. And she really likes cherry, so they had a new cherry flavour. So I got her a bag of that. And I rarely get her sweets because you have to like moderate the sweet consumption when it comes to kids, because they just go crazy and there's like eat so much when they're not like stopped. So I really have to like, you know, be strict about her sweet consumption. So I got her 2 bags of sweets and she was so shocked. And I got her a donut and candy kittens. I said candy kittens. And I said, okay, you can have the donut today. And you can take only 1 bag of sweets with you, you know, to our mum's house this weekend. And she was so shocked. She's like, oh my god, whoa. So I think that's why she was like more favourable to me towards me today. And I was like, oh my god, she gave me sweets. That sounds normal for, oh god. Wait, I was reading a comment and it just disappeared. That sounds normal for upper middle class British according to American media. Yeah, I don't know about other British families, at least maybe from like, you know, middle class or up or whatever. But at least with my family, we're not very big on physical contact or like physical expressions of affection. Or any expressions of affection, thinking about it. So like again, the only family member who used to like hug me and cuddle me and everything was my dad, like my bio dad. So I'm not used to it. I'm really not used to it. You're a family of cats. I think, well, no, because my big brother loves hugging my little sister. Like he's always trying to hug her, like always trying to like, you know, He loves like cuddling her and hugging her. I think it's because like obviously she was a baby when we were already teenagers, and I think he's so used to seeing her as a baby, even though she's not a baby anymore. And obviously he shouldn't be like, you know, hugging her and trying to tickle her and everything, because, you know, grown-ass man, she's already 13. Like she'll have boundaries at that age, but he's not like getting it. Like he doesn't get it that she's not a baby that he can just like hug and like, you know, pick up anymore. And she's like, she's getting quite awkward about it around now, and he's still, and I think it's something I think he's slowly, apparently my mom had a talk with him, because again, remember, my brother is like slightly on the spectrum, so he's like, it's not something he can kind of understand automatically. Like my mom apparently had to have a talk with him, so you need to like stop, you know, you can see she's uncomfortable when you tickle her, or like when you try to pick her up. She's already like 13, you need to stop doing that. And it really upsets, like my brother, because he doesn't get it. Like he doesn't, but you know, she's a baby, and he's like, she's not a baby anymore. Like I also get it from his point of view, because like obviously we grew up with her while she was a baby, and we're so used to just like, you know, cuddling her and kissing her when she was a baby. But like obviously even now, like me, I don't like do that to her now, because to me I see her as, you know, she's a teenager now, right? But I guess in my brother's eyes, like, you know, she was always his baby sister, and like he can't like kind of accept that she's grown up a bit. The thought of her brother touching her brother disgusts her. Me, yes. Yes, because my brother's stinky and fat. Sorry, oh my god. Oh, I meant in a good way. Fat's not a bad word, guys. I have nothing against, oh my god, that just made me sound bad. I have nothing against bigger people, okay? I have friends who are big and I hug them, you know, girls. It's just, it's my brother, you know, he stinks. My brother stinks. If it's my brother, I don't want to hug him. If it's anyone else, I don't mind. Like my friends. Well, no, not my brother. He's smelly and he's... This is my brother, come on. Come on. You guys get it, right? You guys who have older brothers should understand me, right? Would you hug your smelly older brother? Your smelly otaku older brother? Come on. It's not my fault. My little brother is 5 years younger than me, and I'm a full head taller than him. Eh? My little brother is 5 years younger than me and a full head taller than me. When I hug him, my head is on his chest. Yes, I mean, if I hug my sister, my head is like on her shoulder, and it's very, very awkward. I think actually, yeah, it's like around her shoulder area. It's so damn awkward. I don't even want to imagine it. It's really awkward because I'm older. It's so great. Fish is hugging her older. Shut up, chicken. She evolved from single mother to single grandmother. I literally feel like I'm the grandma when she asks me to hug. I'm too. I can't like, you know, tension into my full form. Otherwise, I'll be way too big. There's no in between. Bigubaku. I'm imagining the door flame splintering in the entrance. He's not that big. I'm exaggerating, but I think it's because he's just a big person. He's tall. He's quite tall, and he's like, you know, got quite like a wide frame. So, but yeah, stealing my noodles. Imagine him deeply chuckling. I said, no, he doesn't deeply chuckle. He's not some cool brother. He was doing that awkward, like, you know, like, gomen umf-chan, kind of like that kind of laugh. Literally the rubbing the back of your head, gomen umf-chan kind of thing he does. I think that's why it triggers me so much, because he's doing it unironically. And that's what triggers me. It makes me so angry. It makes me so damn angry. The more I learn about Fish Bro, the more I feel like he's the original chef. No, you guys are nothing like him. He needs it for when he's hibernating. He's gonna eat it. Okay, so when he was staying at mine last time, right? He was cooking. He ate about 3 of those for himself. He ate 3 of them. And then my sister asked... my sister asked if he could make her one too. Guys, this was while I was busy in my room and they were sneaking about eating extra food, because this was after her dinner, And she's not allowed to have like big foods, but in between dinner, like lunch and dinner, like that's the rule we have in the house. She needs to eat her fruits and like other healthy snacks in between lunch and dinner. And she needs to have yogurt, right? So that's the rule we have. And she's allowed like a packet of crisps or something, but she can't have like a whole like carby meal, otherwise she's not going to finish her dinner. And I make sure her dinner's like full of protein and vegetables, and she's going to be like, oh, I'm too full, I can't eat anymore. So that's why I have that rule. I'm not being strict. I know it is kind of strict, but it's for a reason. Anyway. So I heard this, right? I heard this happening. I was like half asleep. I remember, I can't remember which day it was when Fishbro was staying. It was one of the weekend days when I was like up streaming all night. So I was like, I usually sleep in like in the afternoon. And I heard Fishbro saying, hey, where are the noodles? Oh, can I have some noodles? And she's like, yeah, you can have noodles. And then she's like, can you make me one too? I can hear it all happening from my room because they're both so damn loud. So he makes her noodles as well. And then I didn't hear what happened afterwards. Anyway, fast forward to last week. I told her, I heard you having noodles with Fishbro that one day, by the way. And she like, she kind of like awkwardly, like, she was like quite embarrassed and laughed. She's like, yeah, I did. I had the noodles. But he doesn't make it as good as you. He doesn't make it as good as you, Fish sis. You make it much better than him. I'm like, are you just saying that? She's like, no, he's really bad at making it. He made it all watery. When you make it, it's all creamy and nice. But he made it all watery and disgusting. So I actually didn't like it. I said, well, did you tell him that? Because I told him how to cook it properly. She's like, I did, but he just said, you're just saying that. You're just trying to be mean to me. And I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm wondering if he took 2 packets so they can both eat it at home at my mom's house, or if he's going to be a big bag and eat them both by himself. But he's making it in a really disgusting, watery way, apparently. This noodle is supposed to be really creamy. You gave him an inch with the Dr. Pepper and you took a mile with the noodles. You really did! He did! What a big bag! And I gave him 2 cans of Dr. Pepper, by the way. She feels anxious without her safety fish. Actually, Cole, you're not wrong. So yesterday during her social worker meeting, like I technically didn't have to be there with them, but she wanted me there as her safety fish. She feels anxious when I'm not around her, so she wanted me to be there with her. And I guess she's now not used to me not being there, which is why she wanted to hug me and she felt anxious. Like she's like texting me, she misses me and stuff. I get sad when I have to leave the house. She leaves the house every day for school. Getting some alone time is good once in a while. Yeah, I need it because I just want time where I don't have to worry about feeding her. And also, I don't have to be like checking homework. Because like, I spent a long time on Wednesday going over like her English homework and helping her with English and stuff like that. Like every day I'm usually helping her with a lot of like homework and stuff, and just like in general just her schoolwork, which is fine because obviously I'm trying to get her back up to speed like with school. And I signed up for this, right? I knew that I'd have to tutor her a lot alongside her actual tutoring. But I want a break as well. And as a single parent, if you're like if you're a solo guardian or sole guardian, you can easily get very burnt out because you don't have any alone time. So I got really triggered when my stepdad was like today, oh, do you want to come as well? Because the gas is off. He's like, you can't stay there. It's going to be so cold. I was like, I don't even use the heater. This is not cold for me. And secondly, even if there's no heating, even if there's no electric, I still don't want to go. Because I need time to myself. Like, I literally need time to sort of disassociate and just like lay there in bed and recover. And also, I need time to work. Like, I've not been able to work on things on my PC because, again, I'm not able to be at my PC consistently if my sister's around. Because you got to remember, right, it was half term for the past 2 weeks. I've not been alone. She's only just gone back to school. And I've been, like, dealing with other stuff, like going to the post office and going to the bank and, like, other things this week. I had to go out. So, I've just been so damn busy, and obviously like, cleaning and stuff and preparing for the social worker visit. Like I just need some time to myself to just like literally lay there in bed, sleep. Like I've only had 3 hours of sleep, I'll tell you guys what happened in a second. When I was a kid, I forget lunch and eat dinner at 10 p.m. Yeah, my sister does that as well, which is why I have to basically make sure she eats her lunch at school. So I give her packed lunch for school, and at dinner time, I always give her a dinner at 7:30 to 8 p.m. Like, I have to give it to her, otherwise she just will forget about it. Unless I'm like yelling at her saying, "Did you remember to eat?" They are nice, fancy sweets. Yeah, candy kittens are super fancy. They're very expensive. It was like £2.50 for a small pouch. But she really likes cherry, so that was like her treat from me. I gotcha. I hate fruits. If someone press me some, I'm gonna eat it. It takes someone to prep the fruits. Yes. Okay. So for example, she likes apples. So I have like, you know, Granny Smith apples in the fridge because she likes them cold. She won't eat them though, unless I literally slice them up for her. And so I brought these little like plastic toothpicks from Japan, because in Japan when they eat fruits, they eat it with like a little toothpick, right? So they have like reusable ones, and I have like bird ones, like they're plastic and they've got little like birds on top of them, so you can like grab the bird and use the pick to eat like fruits. So I brought those from Japan because I knew I was gonna use them for her. So I literally have to like open oranges, take the segments apart and put them in a tiny bowl with a pick. Or I've got to like, you know, chop up an apple into slices and give them to her. Like, she won't eat them unless I do that for her. Or like the grapes, I have to like wash them and take off all the stems and put them in a bowl for her. Or she's just not gonna eat it. She's lazy. And of course it's not good for me to like enable that behavior, but at the same time she is busy studying and she's really like busy doing stuff. And if she doesn't maintain her own nutrition when she's over 18, that's not really my problem. But as an adult, as her sole guardian, it is my duty to make sure she's eating and eating properly. So that's why I do all that for her. I'm not like trying to spoil her or anything, but I do see, obviously, it is my duty as the adult to make sure she's fed properly and make sure her nutrition needs are met. Nutrition needs are met. Sorry, give me a second. She's texting me again. Yeah. Hi, it's 4x2. Hope you're having a good day at work. You showed her loyalty to you because I gave her sweets. I don't hug my family because the reason I do bro hug my mates. I hug my friends. I do hug my friends. And like with certain friends, I like really like actually deep hug them. Like Menno, for example. Menno kind of activates my cute aggression. So with Menno, I kind of like, I really like squish and hug her. I love Menno. But like I do hug my other friends as well. Salutation Master, thank you so much for... Oh, has it been 10 months? Oh my god. Been a long time. Nagai. But thank you so much. ありがとう。仕事に行ってきます。はーい。いってらっしゃい。投げるなよ。頑張って。And this is a statement of fact, right? Yeah, Fishbro being a big back is just a statement, guys. This is a statement. Him being stinky is just a statement. I am the older brother? What do I do then? Do you have a little sister? And how old is she? What's the age difference between you and your little sister? And what's your relationship like? I wouldn't hug Fishbro. You guys wouldn't hug him either. I'm the eldest and not stinky. Can't relate. If you're like, you know, a normal, I mean, to be honest, even if Fishbro was like, you know, well groomed and not big back, I probably still wouldn't hug him because we've just never hugged. We just don't do that, you know. I'm the otaku older brother. Okay, but pretty, you don't look like you're stinky. You don't look like you're a stinky one. And you gotta take care of yourself. It's different. As a hell driver, hug, spread democracy. I am not anti-hug. I just wouldn't hug my older brother. And listen, I can tell you right now, there's probably lots of older sisters, younger sisters. There's lots of real younger sisters who probably feel the exact same way I do. I feel like there's more younger sisters that won't hug their big brother than there are that, you know, unless the age difference is large. If the younger sister's like younger by a lot, maybe it's different. But there's only like about, what, 3 or 4 years of age difference between me and my brother. So, you know, we're basically the same age. Helping fish sis with her English Herman. Studente! Student! Oh my god. I love that girl. She's so damn funny. She's literally me. A studente! A student! No, my sister's... her English is good. It's just, there's just small things she needed to, like, fix. It's mainly to do with, like, keeping tenses consistent and stuff like that. And comma splicing. Just stuff like that she needs to be working on. Fish needs to sit in a chair with the lights off, mask on, mimosa or wine in hand and just decompress. That sounds like a wine mum thing. I don't drink either of those. I feel like wine and mimosa, they're like grown up drinks. I'm still a kid. Guys, I'm still mentally a kid. I drink cocktails. I drink alcohol pop. Just hearing you say you had only 3 hours of sleep. Oh my god. I'm so damn tired. Like, today's gonna be a short stream for reals. Like, for reals. For reals, for reals. Slicing the apples for your sister? Why is your life so anime? I mean, technically, I'm supposed... That's what Prinny said, right? He said, Prinny was like, oh my god, it's so anime. Like, idol who has to basically, you know, be the sole guardian for their younger siblings, and they still try to achieve their dreams. And that made me feel a little bit better about myself. But now you're saying slicing apples is very anime. I did do the bunny apples. I tried to do bunny apples for her, but she didn't like it. She was like, oh, just keep the skin on. Don't go through all the effort. I was like, okay then. Fine. Fine, okay. The pick is excessive? No. The pick is not excessive. The pick is necessary. Do you know why? Because when she's studying and she's writing or she's typing, she doesn't want to get her hands wet or sticky from touching the fruit. So the pick is an easy way to pick it up and put it in your mouth without getting your fingers dirty. So actually, you need to be doing that too, unless you want dirty hands. You guys probably do have dirty hands. And count the number of times I've hugged my brother on 2 fingers when my grandma died and when he got married. I think I might have like awkwardly hugged Fishbro once, but like, you know, that one-armed hug kind of thing? I'm pretty sure I did it once, maybe. Like after seeing him after a long time, like 3 or 4 years or something. Saturday we're at Gumba. Oh yes, Saturday for you guys. Saturday morning, right? Yeah, I think I've only like hugged him once after seeing him for like, you know, after years or something. Hugging is for foreigners. I'm the doting type of older brother, so I already hugged my younger brother. I'd probably hug my younger sister too, even though she wouldn't like it. See, this is why I'm... Okay, listen, HJ. This is what I mean. Like, younger sisters don't tend to like it when their older brothers hug them. Like, my sister tolerates it because she knows it makes my big brother happy, but she doesn't like it. But she's like in that awkward teen phase, so I don't know, maybe she'd be okay with it when she's older, but like she's in that awkward teen phase at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I would say I'm kind of like the doting type too. It's just I never really learned to express love, like physical affection for family members. It's only for family members. Like I said, I would hug my friends and everything. It's just for family members, I was never able to like express any physical affection. I mean, unless they're babies. If they're babies, I would hug them, I'd kiss them and like, you know, kiss the top of their head and it's like, you know, so cute, I love babies. But once they're not babies anymore, like when they don't look like grubs anymore, I don't know. I don't want to hug them anymore. They're not cute enough to hug. Over under 3 hours? I slept under 3 hours actually. A short out 6 hours for you. Today's not gonna be 6 hours. Guys, I've got to wake up early tomorrow morning. And I have to tell you why. I still haven't got into telling you guys why. But I have to sleep soon because I've not had any sleep. I've got to wake up in 8 hours. I am so damn tired. So I'm going to finish yapping. And then I'm going to go to sleep after that. My yap might take like an hour. Don't deny me the chance to cut apples for you. Who wants to cut apples for me? Twiddles fingers. Touches pointer fingers together. Anyone wants to cut apples for fish? I'm allergic to them, by the way. Eating with hands? No way. Exactly, Maha, I'm telling you, these Westerns are so disgusting. They eat with their hands. They don't eat with toothpicks, or like food picks, rather. My girls eat crisps with chopsticks so they don't get greasy fingers. They do not know the way of the chip. I actually do that when I'm eating at my desk and I don't want my hands dirty. Like, for example, you know, my hand's cut, right? So I can't wash my right hand. So I literally eat my crisps with chopsticks because I can't wash my hand. So I have to use anything like other than my fingers to eat. Still Friday for me. It's Friday for the Western Hemisphere. It is Saturday in the APAC region. Hugging is indeed for foreigners. Hi, Tuds. As an older brother, I only hug my sisters if my sisters instigate it first. But you know the Big N. Okay, Big N. If you were my older brother, I'd probably hug you because you seem like, you know, the nice sort of like nice, older, responsible. Like you actually seem like an older brother, like a real one. Like you've got the older brother vibe, you know. Whereas my actual like older brother is just a liability. Like he doesn't feel like an older brother. Like I told you, I feel like the elder sibling. Like if you earn the respect and you've got the personality of a nice older doting big brother, I'd probably like hug. But I guess because my brother doesn't, that's why I don't want to hug him. As in, again, he's like that to my little sister, but he's not like that to me. And I told you, probably because like our, you know, the age difference between us is not that big. Whereas like, you know, there's over a decade of like, you know, age gap between him and my younger sister. My younger brother is soon. So I guess my sister is as well, thinking about it. I've never hugged anyone except for my girlfriend. I think that's normal though in Japan, right? That's probably quite normal in Japan. It might be an Asian thing as well. No, that's not true, because in other parts of Asia they're not so like that. My family was never expressive in that way. We show our love in plenty of other ways though, just not hugging. Or like giving food to each other and stuff like that. Peeling oranges for you. I'd peel oranges, but you peel oranges for me, baby. I don't know. Can I trust you? Can you even peel oranges? You peel oranges for me and then you peel the skin off the actual segments? The upcoming story is gonna be like 2 hours. No. I'm gonna give you the guys a cliff notes. Why cut apples? No, so Maha, in the UK, well, they do sell chopped fruits. But you know, like in Japan, you can buy like a bag of like apples that have been peeled and cut. They don't do that here. They don't do that here. You won't even eat them, so what's the point? No. If you guys cut apples for me, I would eat them. I'd just have a really terrible allergy attack, and then you guys will feel really bad. Would you trust chips with a knife? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Come on. You guys can use a knife, right? You guys are gonna like chop yourselves up. Do you wear gloves when you serve fish cis fruits? No. Why would I wear gloves? I mean, I wear a glove now because my right hand is still bandaged, so I wear a glove on that hand, but when my hands are not injured, no, of course I don't. I wash my hands, like frequently. You'll bake an apple pie for me so you can eat 3 quarters! What about me? So I'm getting 1 slice? Sorry, we don't have cute toothpicks to eat with. Go to Japan and order them. Get them from Japan. Get them from the 100 yen shop. My older cousins used to wash grapes for me. They just kept feeding me over and over like an animal. I get that though. I feel like with younger people, I have this urge to like take care of them like an animal too. Never have I ever received any affection from my parents. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't get affection from their parents. Short stream, only 6 hours. She hates us. I am so cranky right now because I've not slept. Use a crisp bag as a funnel. I will. Okay, my brother used to do that. I think that's a man thing. I would never do that. I'm gonna choke on it. As a class in the foods, depending on the foods, I'll cook them to ensure the enzymes that trigger the allergies burn out. I can eat cooked fruit. Like cooked fruit or like tinned fruit is completely fine. I just can't eat it fresh. I got hugged plenty by family members and older cousins, and those who were significantly older would just put me back on their backs and walk around. But you know, from what I've seen, though, Chinese people really like to show affection. Though they're really like, they love like taking care of people and like being nice and showing affection in so many different ways. So that's why I didn't want to say like the whole of Asia is kind of like, you know, emotionally undeveloped, but it seems like a lot of Asia is. I'm gonna be real, I really don't like hugging. That's why I leave New Year's party before midnight, because you don't want to hug anyone. No, Drake, why? Why would you not like hugging? What else? So we used to have an apple chopper, we'd call them, and then cut the rest of the apple into segments. It was so nice. Oh, you're talking about the thing that has like the round shape in the middle, and it's like a shape of an apple, basically. And then you just like go, boom! Like you punch it down on the apple, and it just automatically slices it. You mean that? I just do mine manually with a knife. The way you eat one slice will last you. Why am I being so... Oh my! Okay, Prinny. Well, that might be true. But you didn't have to say it like that! Have you ever told Fishes you're wearing a glove to suppress your power? I don't think she'd care whether I was wearing a glove or not. As long as... I mean, even if I had dirty hands, she probably wouldn't care. she's kind of gross herself. But I mean, I make sure... I always I'm very clean when it comes to food prep. The outside of my family was less prone to hugging, but I didn't care. I still hugged them. Last year when I went back, I hugged them. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh my god! Everyone give head pass to the server to the fish tank, baby. Mono, everyone give the mono a head pat. You do kind of bring up the what a baby kind of emotions out of people. I know it's true. I think Chinese affection is very tough love. I think it's a bit... If you go to northeast of China, they're so affectionate there. They're so nice to everyone. I love your accent. Oh, this is a fake accent. I'm using an accent filter right now. I've actually got a very strong Texan accent, but it's a bit too powerful for everyone, so I have to put a fake accent on. To be fair though, hug me and give you a head pass, but they'll be roasting me in the same breath. Like, wow, you're so skinny. I gotta eat more. No one will love you. Do you like my accent? But you know, I know that's the kind of... I was actually trying to explain to my sister as well. You know, my stepdad was like making fun of that social worker who was a big back. I was like, oh, you know, Asian people do that as well. And they just casually do it, you know. I think it's like an old person thing and an Asian thing to just do that. But like, they don't mean it in a bad way. They just say it. They just be saying things, you know? My niece always used to want to hug me when she was little, and my response was, that's fine, you don't have to, because I felt that's the right thing to do to teach. Yeah! No, really, it really is. You shouldn't force kids or anyone to like hug you. Like, even if they're kids, you need to respect their boundaries. If they don't want to hug someone, you shouldn't force them to hug. Or is she babying her handler? My CCP... I mean, my comrade? My comrade? Yeah. My comrade? I'll give you 500 subs to never do that again. Make it 5,000 and it has to be on Kick. Because Kick gives me like 90%. My sister used to refuse to hug me, but after 2 years in college, she missed me enough for a hug. Aww. Okay, that's very cute. Your Chinese accents and food. Yay! Yay! I'm halfway through the Chinese initiation process. My grandma calls my uncle Fat Pig. I bet the Mexicans do that too, right? When I do hug though, it ends up being a bear hug because that means I really appreciate you. Yeah, I know, like people, like my dad used to like bear hug me. And I see my big brother bear hug my sister. You'd think it wouldn't be such a hot take, It really is though, because like a lot of adults think that kids just don't have their own free will and rights to like refuse to like hug family members or anyone else they're told to hug. Anyway, before I tell you guys about my very terrible day, what did I do yesterday? I streamed Dead by Daylight, right? Streamed Dead by Daylight, and then I was like working and doing stuff all night until about 8 o'clock in the morning after my sister went to school. Okay, so that's basically where I want to end up. But before I speak about that, I want to mention just a very quick thing. There is a new advanced GG flavor, which I thought you guys might be interested in. If you want to check it out, I want to just tell you guys about the flavor a little bit so you guys can, like, you know, think, ooh, maybe I'll get this flavor at some point if I, you know, if you want to, that is. If you're interested in the flavor. So, guys, have a look. Have a look at the you know, the right of the screen. Have a look at the right of the screen. Something's gonna come up here. 3, 2, 1. There's a new flavor. Actually, I really want this flavor. Strawberry lychee. There is a new flavor, strawberry lychee, and I'm actually okay. I think with advanced GG, I think I want to really try the. I think the fruity stuff is probably more up my alley. This looks so damn good. Okay, so this is the new strawberry lychee flavor. So it's basically like very juicy strawberry flavor with like a floral lychee flavor as well. And if you want to use my code to get this, you'll actually get 15% off. So angelfish flavor. Yeah, I don't know who you guys are talking about. Who? What? Huh? My name is TRiGGERPHiSH. But yeah, I really like lychee flavor and I like strawberry, so the fact like they fused it, I'm actually so curious. So I've decided I'm gonna get this flavor as well. But I don't think I'm gonna receive it anytime soon. But yeah, this is a new flavor I thought you guys might be interested in. If you are interested, you know, if you use my code, you will get 15% off at checkout. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! So yeah, go grab yourself this flavor if you're interested. Strawberry and lychee are top flavors by themselves already. I know! Like, they can't keep getting away with this! This stuff is more like cordial. Yeah, okay, so Inev, I was basically thinking that too. Like, to me, this is basically like tasty juice. This is tasty juice that gives me energy. But it has to be juice, it needs to be fruity. This is a promo stream this whole time. No, it's not. But so basically, the way Advanced GG works, I can choose to like talk about their flavors, like whatever flavor I want. And this one's a new one, and it's got 15% off. So I thought, oh, I want to talk about this one because I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it, and also 15% off. So if anyone was planning to restock anyway, you get like a little bit more of a discount than usual. But also, I'm getting this. I'm not addicted to Advanced GG or anything, but like, I kind of like testing out all the flavors. And this one, like the fruity ones, I think are quite good. So I want to try it. They're so tempting us with this tasty flavor. I know! They're so bad! How can they be doing this? I'm gonna smack them. Slap, slap, slap. Spanking them. How dare you do that? How dare you? How dare you do this to us? I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna spank you. Okay, sorry, I won't do that. I won't say that ever again. Anyway, so you should probably stock it down to your last 5 containers. Maybe your kids can help you drink it, Tucker. But anyway, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about my day. Let me tell you about my day. Oh my god, guys. But before I tell you about my day, let me just quickly respond to my sister because she is still messaging me when she should be asleep. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Let me message it. Oh. Why does my mom always cause issues? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're seeing your daughter after such a long time. You're seeing your daughter after such a long time, and why would you start fighting with her when your relationship with her is already so bad? Give me a second. She's upset. Okay. She can't, like, you know, wear her headphones in bed and try to listen to music because she gets in trouble as well. Why is this woman so crazy? They keep running out of the flavors you want. What flavors do you want, Pretty? I wanted the strawberry shortcake one, but now I'm thinking I don't want it anymore. Because I didn't like the chocolate one, so I'm not sure if I'd like the strawberry shortcake. And it's not like I disliked the chocolate one. Again, I think it was just the taste of the caffeine with it, and the sweetener was just too much for me. So I think I can stomach sweetener taste with like fruity, like tangy fruity flavors, not milky fruity, I think. She's having a go at Fishes already. Yeah, I know. Like she can't help herself. Beans, that's not a pizza. Gross. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stare at this. Yeah, enjoy this. Offer her beanzza when she comes back. You know, she might actually like this. She doesn't like baked beans, but you know, she might actually like this because it tastes really good. I saw strawberry in the email. I thought they restocked the shortcake. No, they tricked. They tricked you. That's the one I want, the cheesecake. It's strawberry shortcake, not cheesecake. It'll taste a bit different.
37 cents has been fished from Beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. It's my stream now.
Guys, Beans is so stupid. Beans is not your stream. Listen, I know you are here. I know you are kind of on the screen right now, but I assure you, it is still my stream. You may be starring on the screen because someone doesn't believe in you, and someone thinks you taste disgusting, and someone thinks you're not good enough to be a pizza. But don't worry. You know, I think beans are good on pizza. I think beans are tasty on pizza. And that's why you're emergency food. Use a mango lemonade. I need to check their stock again. Oh, okay. Actually, you have been... Okay, to be honest, I want to try the yuzu and mango one as well, because you have been, like, rating that one highly. It looks worse close up. What do you mean? It looks so good. What is wrong with you? How does that look bad? That's literally the most delicious food you'll ever see.
Has been fished from Yo Mama. Thanks for keeping this server running, Yum Mum.
Buh. Your mama, your mum? Actually, what if I don't have a mum? Actually, there are people without mums, so you can't be saying stuff like that. That's really, really inconsiderate to people who don't have mums. So actually, you need to, like, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself, buddy. Before I report you to management for making your mum jokes. Because, like, you know, some people don't have mums. Has anyone been seeing that stuff on Twitter, by the way? Perez hijacked the stream, WPs. He's simply an ingredient on my pizza that gets eaten. Original ramenades finally got here. Lychee in the way now. I have the ramenade one. It's alright. I don't mind that one. But I feel like it's very weird for me to drink ramenade without being fizzy. So I think what I'd do is I'd mix the ramen one with like fizzy, like with the fizzy water or whatever. She turned herself into a bean. Funniest thing I ever saw. Hello M50D. Oh my god, I'm a literal pizza base. Alright, now let me tell you about what happened today. So, ramen is decent, but best when it's mixed with sparkling water. Yeah, I mean, again, like, it's not bad on its own, just with regular water, but it just tastes wrong. Like, it tastes like it's not supposed to be not fizzy. So yeah, carbonated water, yes, thank you. I think I'm gonna have the ramen flavor with carbonated water, because then it will just taste like, you know, really delicious energy drink. But I know, but the thing is about Advanced GG, it is actually like healthy because they have a lot of, it's fortified with a lot of like vitamins and like other good stuff for you, as well as the like it uses like green tea caffeine. So it's basically, it's pretty good for you as a supplement actually. So mixing it with a fizzy drink kind of, I don't know if it like removes the health benefits, but like I don't know what the health benefit, like are there any negative things about carbonated water? I don't know, to me in my mind fizzy is bad. It says nutritious with beans on her face. Are beans that nutritious? I don't think they have the same amount of vitamins. I'm not joking about Advanced GG. I'm not even glazing them. I'm being serious. Advanced GG's whole selling point. In fact, the reason why Aegis-Link decided to partner with Advanced GG is because they're literally stuffed full of like electrolytes, vitamins, you know, things like, you know, calcium and magnesium, potassium, like all these things. They're literally stuffed full of them. Amino acids and stuff like that. Like it's actually, if you look at the ingredients, the supplements are crazy. Like the amount of like supplements inside is a lot. It even has like folic acid and stuff in it. So it's actually really good. And like they don't put sugar, they put sweetener instead. See, I wish they put sugar. Put a little sugar for me. You place your order. Oh my god, guys! I'm not trying to like, you know, force you guys to get it. I'm just saying. Oh my god, the new flavor. Wow. Wait, but why are the order alerts not coming up on the screen? That's so weird. It shouldn't be covered. It should have been showing over the pizza. Okay, I've just like refreshed it. Did you guys see the oh, you did see it earlier? Okay, I just probably missed it. I wasn't looking then. Okay. Other than the acidity, which is bad for teeth, not really. There we go. Acidity's bad for the teeth. Drink it with a straw. Fizzy correlates with sugar, and sugar is bad. I guess I don't like plain carbonated water because it just tastes so bad. Your daily dose of the Ians. Exactly! Advanced GG's been carrying me lately, especially the hydration ones. Wait, Zaku, I've never had the hydration series. Can you tell me more about it? Like, why is it good? So, I'm actually thinking of trying a focus flavor. Because I realized more than energy, I actually want to try focus. So I don't know. I actually kind of want. I want to know if how the hydration one is as well. Because I've got so many energy ones. I don't know if I want to try any more energy. I also want to get some focus and hydration. If hydration is good. Hydrations are great, but like, what is it? Just like flavored water. Like water already hydrates you. What's in the hydration one that makes it so good? Like, does it have like, I don't know, collagen or something in it? Fizzy water tricks my brain into think I'm drinking beer, so I drink less beer. Oh yeah, this is definitely better than beer. I have the focus flavors, they're pretty good for the gym sessions. Mm. Hydration series is basically a powdered isotonic drink with yummy advanced GG flavors and nutrients. Hmm. The focus keeps me up for 2 hours past my normal time I go to sleep, but I have 2 servings. Oh! Electrolytes. But their energy ones also have electrolytes in it. All the benefits of caffeine, but no caffeine. Huh? Okay, hold on. I kind of want to... Wait, you guys should be like partnered with Advanced GT. You're selling this to me. I wish I had sample packs that weren't sold out. You have to go to cons. They do the samples at cons. I don't know if they do them on the website though. Hydration is what I go through the most. It has to have supplements. Bunch of B, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Okay, I'm writing notes, guys. I'm noting this all down. Okay, this is... So are you guys saying I should go for a hydration flavor next then? Lots of vitamins, immunity, hydration ones especially. Huh. Yeah, because they got... Oh yeah, so they've actually got... Okay, I don't know if you guys know about this. Let me show you. They do have new series. Now, I didn't choose to like show you guys this one because I didn't... I don't know, like it's not like I don't like the... I just don't understand it. That sounds so weird. They've got like new hold on. Do they not have a picture of this? They've got a new one called like Kung Fu Tea, like rose hip lemonade. And it's basically an immune system. It's an immune system. Okay, hold on, let me link this one. And this one, they're very... It's actually kind of like a new thing they're doing, I think. So this one is basically like it supports your immune system. So they have like a lot of ingredients in it to support like your immune house. So they've got like all the electrolytes as usual, but they've got like vitamin C and D and zinc inside it as well. So it's supposed to like, I guess, you know, support your everyday immune system health. And they've got quite a few flavors in this series. They have like peach oolong, sunshine pineapple tea, and they have the passion fruit green tea, the rose hip lemonade. And I've been thinking about trying it, but I don't know because I already take supplements. So I was thinking to myself, I mean, to be honest, isn't it better to take a supplement as a tasty drink than a pill? But anyway, they've basically like collabed with an American bubble tea brand called Kung Fu Tea. And I guess because I don't know that brand, that's why I was like, I don't know. Energy is caffeine, focus is energy, caffeine, hydration is focus with reduced energy. Oh. I saw Gamer Subs at WeebCon and they don't do samples anymore because of an incident. Oh! What kind of incident? They did it at Off-Guy last year. It's a pretty clever idea. Supplements and boosters are also gamer drink. Yeah, I mean, I do like the brand, like genuinely. If I didn't think their products were good, I wouldn't work with them. Like, I'm not just doing it because, you know, I'm not someone like getting something big out of doing all of this. It's more like I just genuinely do like what they're doing. And obviously because they do have actual good ingredients and supplements in their drinks, they are like a little bit more expensive. But again, look, only $8.7, 87 cents per serving. So I don't think it's like too expensive. Probably supplements, different styles. My only concern would be that there's a good bit of zinc in there, and I hear that under 50 grams of zinc, milligrams of zinc can mess you up. 4 scoops in the usual 30. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I think your body just basically does chucks out what it can't absorb anyway. Anyway, let me stretch. I'm getting tired. Anyway, yeah, you can check out if you're interested in the immunity series. They do have that, so you can go check that out as well. But yeah, let me tell you about my day. So, God, my sister's still messaging me. I told her to go to bed, but I guess she can't. In most stuff, that's true. Zinc is special though. For most vitamin minerals, your body does chuck more out, not all. Well, zinc, okay, you have to take like a lot of zinc. But you gotta take over 40 milligrams for your body to be, you know, getting sick from it. And also, usually, like, if your stomach is empty, that's when you get sick from it. And, you know, you'll know when you're sick from it. You'll actually, like, vomit. And you get, like, stomach cramps. You'll get, like, diarrhea and stuff like that. So you'll know when you've taken too much zinc. Guys, sorry, Beer. I'm gonna call my sister. I'm gonna call her. I'll be very quick. Just give me a second. Give me 5 minutes. I'm back. Is FedEx a good ingredient? I hate FedEx. Stranger take 2 zinc tablets in the morning. I think that's more than the advanced stuff. Well, the advanced GG, they only have like, I don't know, like 5 milligrams of zinc. You need like more than 40 for zinc to get like a dangerous level in your body. I guess you'd have to have how many scoops? So per scoop is about 5 milligrams. So you'd have to have like loads of advanced GG to get to like the 40 milligram limit. Sorry, I'm hearing a sound. Can you just give me a second? I hate when it's Friday night. There's so many drunk people outside. The free sample boost used to have caffeine samples, but people abused it and drank too much, so now they only do only caffeine-free samples. Oh, was that the incident? Oh, these sounds are bothering me. Just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Let's triple lock the door. Vitamin D has been in the news recently for being easy to overdose. Yeah, here it is. Is it not supposed to be sound during the be right back? Is there no sound? Vibey, do you like mute during the be right back screen? Everyone's hearing the music except for you. People just going past outside. Yeah, so there's lots of people like on the road because there's like a lot of pubs where I am. So they're kind of like banging around in my door, so I just triple locked it just for my own peace of mind. Aren't you near a school? No, I'm not near a school. This UK is always drunkers on the street on a Friday night. Yeah. Oh my god, I hate the sound though. It sounds like someone's thumping on the door and it scares me. Cause it sounds like someone's coming in. I'm alone and my door's shut. Like, I don't want to get surprised by like my door opening and there's a stranger in my house. Thursday is Benefits Day? What does that mean? Alright, it's low, so if you're on speakers... Oh, hold on, let me adjust this volume. I don't know why I don't know why the volume of the Be Right Back screen was so low. Okay, what was I saying? Yes, I was trying to talk about like what happened to me today. A month ago, so in the UK, like every place that has like gas needs to have a gas safety inspection by law. So we moved in here, you know, mid-February, and they booked in the gas inspection for today. Yeah, it took that long. 17th of April for the gas inspection. So the gas inspector came this morning. So obviously I finished stream last night pretty late, and I had a lot of work to do, and I was like dealing with some other stuff after the stream. And obviously I have to wake up at 7 anyway to like, you know, get my sister ready for school and make sure she goes to school and stuff. So I didn't end up like after she got, by the time she's left house, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So I usually sleep from about 8 to like 1. That's my usual daily routine. I sleep from like 8 to 1. Because I usually have so much work to do and like meetings and stuff, and because I'm working in like an EDT/PDT schedule, my work or everything I need to do usually goes across the entire night. And obviously it was better for me in Japan because EDT and especially PDT matched with Japan daytimes. Like it basically, the time was really good for Japan. But in the UK, it means I have to be awake all night until about even 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. So I usually have to sleep around like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up around like 1 or 2. So I've been like lacking sleep already as it is. I was told the gas safety inspector was supposed to come anytime from 12 to 4 p.m. today. So I ended up sleeping later than I wanted to. I wanted to sleep a bit earlier. That's why I said short stream yesterday, because I wanted to finish up my work and sleep earlier so I can... Sorry, the sound. Wake up, you know, by 12. However, it didn't end up happening. I slept at 8. And then I was rudely awoken by the doorbell at 11 a.m. I thought, oh, maybe it's a parcel or something. No, it was the gas safety inspector. And he was like, oh, hello, madam. I'm here to inspect your gas. And I said, weren't you supposed to be... I'm a little disheveled, like literally my hair sticking up in all different directions. I mean, basically what I look like right now. That's basically what I look like when I wake up. So, you know, my hair is all messy and strands everywhere, just like how you're seeing now, I guess. My fringe is all like long and over my eyes and sticking up everywhere, and, you know... I managed to like, you know, and I was like, you know, I didn't have my jacket on, so I was just like in my, you know, to pull on my jogging buttons, and my vest, I went down, opened the door, and I'm like half asleep, my eyes are barely open. I'm like, when are you supposed to come at 12? He's like, oh yeah, I'm a bit early, haha. I was like, could you give me like a minute, please? Shut the door on the guy, went back up, had to pull on a giant hoodie. Put some socks on. Put some shorts on. And like went back down. I was let him in. I'm like half asleep. Bear in mind, I just had 3 hours of sleep, right? And I can't function without 5. Like I'm nauseous. I'm literally got a headache, a stomach ache. Get a sloppy hoodie, preventable. Yeah, that's the. I have like one giant hoodie, so I have like basically a men's extra large hoodie. I specifically buy the men's size because for women's, like the largest they do here is not that large. So, you've got to go to the man's one if you want it to be like, you know, almost down to your knees. So I buy like a men's XL to be like really, really huge and like very, very like it's really baggy. So I pulled that on, and went back down, opened the door. I was like, yeah, please come in. That's mildly embarrassing for who, me or him? So I didn't feel embarrassed. I was fine. Is this your way of saying you're pretty large? You know what? It's actually, it has a double purpose. It serves as a dress in my normal form and serves as a regular tight-fitting hoodie in my Venom form. It serves two purposes. So, I am pretty large. I am pretty large. You don't have to be jealous about it. Anyway, so I let him in. He's like, for him, standing like a numpty outside. Okay, he came an hour early. And while I appreciate the enthusiasm, I didn't plan for it. So I had no issues with keeping him outside. Anyway, so I let him up, but he's like sniffing the... He's like, can I see your boiler? So I took him to the kitchen. I said, yeah, that's the boiler. He said, where's your gas meter? I said, huh? Your gas meter? I said, well, what the hell is a gas meter? I don't even know what that is. And he looked at me like I was an idiot. Like, you don't know what gas meter is? I was like, is it the thing with a gas card in it? With the card that puts with the money? If you're looking for that, that's downstairs. That's on the wall. You gotta climb the ladder to get there in the hallway. He's like, yeah, that thing. So he checking for the rotten egg smell. No, so Cole, your rotten egg smell thing, that's an American thing. Gas doesn't smell like that here in the UK or Japan actually. So you Americans really need to understand that your experience in America does not equate to the rest of the world's experience. Americans are so... Oh God, I'm not gonna stop myself. Americans think the entire world is like America. You need to leave America. Anyway, as I was saying, like even the gas in the UK doesn't smell the same as the gas in Japan. Like, I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story, but one of the reasons why I didn't recognize there was a smell of gas is because I've been living most of my adult life in Japan. I've not really lived in the UK as an adult. So I don't recognize like certain things because I've not really experienced, you know, being an adult in this country. I pretty much went to Japan like after I graduated, so it's not like, you know, I've got experience living here completely independently. I mean, I guess I was completely independent, but what I mean is, like, obviously, you live in student housing, or you're like, living with other people. I've never really lived here by myself. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, so I was like, he looked at me like I was stupid. I was like, and then I was like, whatever. So he went and checked the meter. I was just like dying on the kitchen table. I was like, oh God, how long is this man gonna take? I want to sleep. I want to go to bed. And like, you know, when you get these things done, you don't ever expect anything to go wrong. You don't expect that, you know, you'd fail a gas safety inspection. Well, he comes upstairs and he says to me in a very grave voice, you know, I can't remember what he was saying, but he was like speaking in like in a tone like you're about to deliver really bad news, like someone's gonna, like your grandparents dead. He's like, yes, I'm afraid to tell you, you know, that there's a gas leak, and it's quite a serious gas leak, and I'm going to have to shut your gas off. And like my heart was dropping as he was speaking, because I thought he was going to tell me that like my life was in danger. I thought he was going to tell me you need to leave straight away, your life is in danger. Like, you know, your life is in danger, you need to leave. Like, that's the way he was delivering the news. You need to take a seat for this. Like that. I was so confused. Like, my heart was like racing. I thought I was gonna, like, I really thought like I was like in danger. And do you freak out seeing it allowed to AC engineer? Well, if someone told me your gas needs to be turned off, I'm not gonna freak out. Like, especially if it's for my own safety. Why the hell would I freak out? Oh, I don't want to die in a gas explosion. I don't want carbon monoxide poisoning. Why the hell would I freak out? Anyway, I was like, oh, is that it? He was like, yeah, and like he was talking to me so gravely, and I'm like thinking to myself, I don't know. But anyway, I was like, wait, so are you telling me there's a gas like that? Can you smell gas? He's like, yeah, can't you smell it? He was like really shocked I couldn't smell it. And oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys, he dropped the "Are your parents home?" line on me. So when I can't remember. Oh, so when he was like sniffing the air when he first came in, he's like, I can smell gas. And he's like, can't you smell it? And I was like, no. What is it supposed to smell like? He's like, it has a very distinct smell. Can you not smell that? I was like, no. But I do remember I didn't say my stepdad, I just said my dad. I do remember my dad mentioned that there was a gas smell. He's like, oh yeah, is your dad home, or your mum, or your parents home? Is there an adult I can speak to? That's literally what happened. He literally said, he's like, oh yeah, is your dad home, or your mum? Your parents home? Can I speak to them? And I was like, I looked at him like, I live here by myself. And then I told him my age, and he's like, oh, you didn't look it. And he started laughing, and I'm like, and that's when I took him up to the void and everything. Anyway, so I was just, anyway, he was like, wait, can you not smell the gas leak? And I was like, no, I can't smell it. What is it supposed to smell like? And he took me to like the middle of the staircase and said, it's the strongest here. Sniff that. Like, smell it, just smell the air. And I was like, and I'm like, I can smell something, but that's like the smell of the heater when I put laundry on it. So I just thought that was like, you know, maybe it's coming from next door, or it's like, you know, the heater smell or something. I don't know. Like, isn't that a normal smell? Like, it doesn't smell bad to me. He's like, no, that's the smell of gas. And I'm pretty sure he just wanted to call me an idiot or something. And okay, the funniest thing about this gas safety guy, when he started talking to me, he was speaking a very neutral Southern English accent, like the way I speak. That's the way he was speaking to me. And as he, like, you know, as we were speaking more, I guess because I'm assuming we must be around the same age, I think, because he looked quite young. He didn't look like very old or anything. I'm assuming we must be around the same age. And also, I guess he must have thought I was stupid. He started slipping into an Essex accent, and I realized he's an Essex lad. He started slipping into an Essex accent. Also, like the Essex, like, okay, Essex people have a certain personality as well. So not only did he slip it back into his natural accent, he slipped into an Essex personality. So like, while we were standing in the middle of the staircase sniffing, and it's not bad, so it's just all these species. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The smell of gas here is sweet. It smells like it kind of almost smells like fresh washing. Like it smells like laundry, a fabric freshener, like fabric, not fabric sweetener, fabric, like, you know, sweet. Is it called a fabric freshener? You know, the fabric thing. It smells like that, so that's why I couldn't tell. It's like quite sweet, the smell of gas here, and I didn't expect that. I thought gases, they're usually like, you know, they usually dye it, like, you know, they make it smell like bad for you to be able to detect it. That's why I couldn't detect it. Essex tradie classic. Oh my god, wait, dance. There's 3 tradies that came today. Let me tell you about all 3 of them. Fabric conditioner, fabric softener. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What did I say? Fabric. What did I say? I've actually got like terrible short-term memory right now. Yeah, but the fabric softener and conditioner, blah blah, that thing. So it smelled kind of like that. So that's why I was really confused. So we were both standing in the middle of the staircase, sniffing at the air. He's like, "What? You can't smell it?" And he started laughing at me, and he started like going into like his proper Essex banter. And he's like, come with me, come with me. He takes me to the kitchen, and then he tries to turn the hob on, and I'm like, mate, you just turned the gas off. You've literally just like locked up the gas thing and turned it off. Why are you trying to turn the hob on? Like, it's not gonna work. And he looks at me, he starts like raucously laughing, and then he just like slaps my shoulder saying, yeah, I'm an effing idiot or something like that. And then like he starts swearing, and I'm like, oh my god, he's like getting way too comfortable. And then like we went back down, and then I'm like, I really can't smell it. There's something wrong with my nose. And he's like, how can you not smell that? It's so effing like, you know, strong, like, and he's like swearing and everything, and I'm just like, and then yeah, he had to leave. So his job is not to fix the gas leak. He's an inspector, so obviously they don't have the tools, nor do they have the time to like fix a gas leak, because obviously they have to like identify where the leak is coming from, and he didn't know where the leak was coming from, but he said he could smell it the strongest near where the gas meter was. You said fabric. You don't remember what I said? You guys don't listen to me? But yeah, so basically he wrote up his report, he notified the landlord. Now, I phoned my stepdad straight away, because my stepdad's really good at getting people to do their jobs. So I rang him, I said, so there's a problem. There's a massive gas leak, a dangerous gas leak. They've just shut off the gas at the mains. We've got no gas, which is not really an issue for me. However, it means that, you know, I can't cook. There's no hot water to do washing up and wash my face or shower. And there's no central heating. So, I was like, yeah, you need to get the landlord to do something about this. So, you know, props to my stepdad. He actually got back to me within 30 minutes. Said, I've spoken to the landlord. They're getting someone like straight away to look at the meter. So she got like a contractor out, and this guy looked like he walked straight out of like The Only Way is Essex. He walked straight out of Toei. Like he literally had the tan. He had the bright blue eyes. He had like the shape up beard and the hair and everything. And he was like, okay, the other lad before him, the other Essex lad, he didn't look like, you know, The Only Way is Essex, but he did look, he was also very handsome. And then this guy's also really handsome. I'm thinking, wait, why are all these like handsome Essex lads becoming tradies? Why do they look like that? They like work out and everything. Like, you know, they look like, you know, they're in the wrong job. So, this other Essex lad came, and he just wasn't even hiding his accent. He was just like straight up talking in his Essex accent. Being polite though. He was being very polite. Not the tan. He had the tan. He had the tan done. So I've not seen like one of those, you know, Toei people, Toei or whatever, anyways, Essex, like that. I've not seen people like who look like, you know, like that. So these strapping young men, I know, oh my god, I'm watching them labor away. Why did I hide their accents? Oh, yeah, I realised this is a British thing. So in the UK, accents that are not accents that aren't like a general Southern English accent, which is like a general English accent, are kind of, I don't want to say they're seen as unprofessional, because nowadays they're getting, especially Northern people, they're very proud of their accent. But usually when they come to London, they get treated almost like, I guess, like country bumpkins or something. They get kind of like, I don't know, there's a little tiny bit of discrimination, I suppose. I don't know why, but they all know. Like, everyone outside of the south of England knows how to do a south of England accent, like a Southern English accent. I don't know how they learn it, but they do. It's kind of like, I was told that Boston people, like people in Boston, do the same thing. Because I had like when I was hacking in Japan, there was a guy, I think I did tell you about this guy. He was like 40 something, married to a Japanese lady, had like 3 sons. He was from Boston, but when he spoke in a very general American accent. And he told me that he has to hide his Boston accent because number one, people don't understand him in Japan. Number two, people in America, whenever he spoke, so he was actually a professor. This guy was a professor in America, and he told me if he spoke in his Boston accent, people would just think he was like not educated. So yeah. So I think it does happen in America too, but in the UK, the reasons behind it is quite like class-based, I guess. Basic accents are very important in the UK because we immediately assume things from accents. Yes, yes. Okay, so from someone's accent, right? If you're British, you can tell. You are able to deduce a lot of details from someone's accent. Number one, you can tell where they lived. You know exactly where they grew up. You know how big their house is. You know what kind of school they went to. You know how many cars they have. You know their education level. You know their social class. You know everything about them just from the way they speak and their accent. UK is a class-based society, so people from outside of London tend to be working class. I'm not trying to generalize, or outside the South tend to be more working class and more blue-collar job. So when they come to London or they come to the South, they try to neutralize their accent and speak in a Southern English one. It's kind of like how Japanese people all speak with a Tokyo dialect when they move to Tokyo. Yes, well actually, so just like in the UK, obviously Northern accents were seen as, you know, quite like very country bumpkin, but now they're reclaiming Northern accents. Like now they're very, very proud of their accent, and it's the same in Japan. Like Kansai-ben. Like maybe ages ago was seen as really uncool and you're so like inaka and all that. But now Kansai-ben is cool. Now everyone's like, "Eh-chan!" You know? So like everyone's speaking in Kansai-ben now. Because they think it's cool. So now if you speak in Kansai-ben, people actually put on a fake Kansai-ben accent. Even if they're like, you know, from Kanto. So it's funny because the same thing's happening in the UK. But no, Chips, she isn't even exaggerating. Fish sussed out my whole upbringing after hearing my accent. Yeah, I did. And you know why? Because Stinky should, in theory, have a very, very strong Northern accent. In fact, he should have a Prestonian accent, but he doesn't. So I deduced the fact that he doesn't have a Prestonian accent means he went to a good school. Means he must have either been to private or grammar. And he must have been very well educated because his accent is so soft. And I was right. That's what I said. Like, you really can tell like everything in the UK once you hear someone's accent. Like, I'm pretty sure, the British Chips are able to like, you know, deduce certain things about me from hearing the way I speak and my accent. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so that guy started off speaking in like a Southern English accent and then he slowly slipped into his Essex one. Whereas the second guy just went straight into his Essex. He was like straight to speaking Essex style. Kansai-ben fish is something I didn't realize I need to hear more of. Nande ya ne? Akan. Eyan. Like that. Doushitan? Kamahen. Even one of my friends in Japan, like my friends my age and younger, they all use Kansai-ben even though they're from like Tokyo. From Tokyo or like Yokohama, they use Kansai-ben. Performative accent appropriation is crazy. I'm pretty sure it must happen in America too. My favorite scene in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is Jeffrey speaking to a British lady and working out the street she was from based on her accent. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering, if this happens in America as well. Because you can tell, like, if someone's from Boston, right? Or New York. Oh my god, this is lighting up my neurons. Hommani. Gyarufish? No, this isn't Gyaru. This is Kansai. It does, and country accents are looked down on in cities, depending on how thick they are. Kind of happens all around. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing in the UK. But yeah. Ugh. So second guy, he checked the meter. He checked the meter and he said, yep, there is a leak. But the leak is connected to upstairs. Okay, so the guy who came to check the meter, the second guy, the tanned one, he said he was only allowed to check the bottom floor meter. He wasn't able to check the upstairs boiler. Because apparently, like, different... He was only, like... Because the meter is connected to the gas supply on the street, I guess. Whereas the boiler is to do with the flat. So that's the landlord's responsibility rather than the council's responsibility. So he checked the meter. He said, yeah, the leak is, like, quite big. And it's going all the way upstairs. So another engineer needs to be called in. And this may be an all-day job. Because he said, I reckon the entire pipe needs to be replaced. So he leaves. And then I phone my stepdad again, tell him what happened. He phones the landlord. 3 hours later, or 2 hours later, they get another emergency engineer over. Another Essex guy, by the way. So I'm just assuming, like, all the tradespeople are just from Essex. Why is everyone in your area of London from Essex? I'm just assuming all the tradespeople are from Essex. Thinking, like, I have no idea. I don't know any tradespeople personally speaking, so I don't actually know, like, whereabouts they come from if they're from London. But I'm assuming they must be from, like, either east or around Essex or something like that. So, what was I gonna say? They sent out a third person who was also very handsome as well, and also from Essex. And this guy turned up in shorts. He turned up in shorts. He had a big tattoo on the back of his leg, and he had Vans. He was wearing Vans with the Vans socks. I was like, oh my god, Inev. And then, he checked the boiler, and he just basically, his check was actually very short. He said, yeah, this is a pretty big issue. To fix this, we're going to have to replace the entire pipe that goes downstairs from the meter that goes all the way upstairs to the boiler. So we would have to, like, actually, it's going to be a full day job because we're going to have to break that part of the wall, replace the entire piping. We're going to have to take out the entire cooker and basically remove, like, parts of the counter as well to be able to access the pipes to get up to the boiler. It's going to be an all day job. And obviously today's Friday, and tradespeople typically don't work during the weekends. So the guy left. I phoned my stepdad again, tell him what happened, and he was like, "Oh my god!" So he called the landlord. Landlord was like they're trying like crazy to try and find someone because obviously there's as far as they know there's a child in the house, so not having heating or is kind of bad and dangerous. Obviously, they didn't know my sister's going away for the weekend, but still, my stepdad made sure they tried to find someone urgently. And actually, they did. So I got a text from my stepdad about 6 hours ago saying they found someone on an emergency basis, like a team of engineers, and they're gonna come tomorrow from 8 o'clock in the morning. Guys, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning right now. So that's what my story is. I was rudely awoken at 11 o'clock in the morning after 3 hours of sleep. I was dealing with tradesmen all day. Then my sister came home from school. I found out that she got bullied again in school. Someone tried to strangle her. She would not tell me the full story. I was a bit upset with her because she tried to lie to me and said it was an accident, and I knew she was lying to me. I can't tell you any more details because that's all I was told, that some kid tried to strangle her, and I'm assuming it's a boy again. And then she had her tuition, and then she ate dinner, and then my brother came, and she's gone. So that was my entire day. I did not get a single wink of sleep. other than the first 3 hours in the morning. So I'm very, very tired. And now I've got to wake up in 7 hours because the tradesmen or the engineers are coming tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. And they're going to be here all day. And I was supposed to be super busy tomorrow. I was really busy tomorrow. And there's going to be I had to record stuff as well. And there's going to be sounds because I'm going to have to be like breaking walls and installing pipes and stuff. So I'm just so upset right now. I don't know. I've just had a day. I've had a really, really long day and a bad day. Seems odd. Whenever I've had a gas inspection, they've done the whole property. Yeah, the gas inspection was done of the whole property, of course. I'm saying the engineer to try and fix the meter, he said he was only there for the meter. And then the third engineer could check, like, everything. Essex lads all queuing up for the fish jobs. And they all seen me in my most bedraggled form. I mean, I guess you guys see me in my most bedraggled form every single day, like right now. But I literally bedhead. You guys see how messy my bedhead is? I'm literally like sleepy. I mean, I'm always, I guess, the way I'm describing myself is how you see me anyway. So they see me like this, guys, like a mess. Tradies in the London area all talk of that accent in my experience, regardless of where they're from. What? In an Essex accent? Even if they're not from Essex? No. This feels like a dream. I know, like, I feel like, why is my life like this? Skit was like, I was born for the content creation life. That's why all the crazy things happen to me, so I can talk about it on stream. All the UK tradesmen are Kai Guy sexy men. I know. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I didn't know UK boiler engineers are like, you know, Ikemen. When did that happen? Overtime pay? Yeah, oh my god, the landlord must be paying like out of their pocket for this. Can you get compensation from this landlord? That is not my problem. I don't care. I don't want to even think about it. It's not my problem. This is not my flat. Why wake up in 7 hours when you can just yap till they arrive? Prinny, if I could reach through the screen, grab you by the body, and squish you into mashed potato, I really would. Like, there is only a screen stopping me, Prinny. I'm very cranky. I've had 3 hours of sleep in the past, what, 24 hours or was it more than that? Okay? Do not test my limits. Do not test my limits. Anyway, so that's what happened to me today. My guess is that they pick it up off each other during apprenticeships. The first guy was definitely an Essex lad though. Like, he had the whole Essex lad personality. You can't be free to speak her for telling his truth. What truth? He said you should stay up late. You shouldn't sleep. How's that a truth? That's something he just wants. Anyway, before I finish for today. Before I finish.
$50 has been fished from Melody S. Thanks for keeping this server running. M&S fun to at least salvage some of tomorrow.
Melody! What the heck? Melody! M&S fun to salvage tomorrow.
$23.37 has been fished from Yarin_Copper. Thanks for keeping this server running. Hope you can get some sleep. GL.
What's your name? Erin? Erin. Erin. Help me, Erin. Bah. Thank you so much. Bursty Melody, what the heck? I'm actually gonna smack you with this recorder. Thank you so much. We got paid today? Then save your money for yourself! Save it for your own M&S haul! Thank you so much, Melody. Don't be Melody. Thank you so much, 2337. Seat? So thank you so much, Earring Copper. Thank you so much for this December contribution. That's very kind of you, and thank you. Welcome. Okay, so guys. W Melody, W Erin, thank you so much. I'm gonna smack you guys when I record it. Thank you, guys. So I put something on. I sneakily put something on Throne a few days ago, like 3 days ago, because I wanted to test whether I can put an Amazon item on Throne, like a listing for an Amazon item, and if Throne can directly send it to me. So to test that, I had to put an item on, and I thought, oh, I could play beautiful music for the chips on stream. Maybe I should put a recorder. And Zaku, of course, snapped it up fast. Thank you, Zaku. W Zaku. But I didn't publicly thank you for it, Zaku, because I wanted to like surprise everyone by playing beautiful music. So, W Zaku, thank you so much for my recorder. Thank you. Because of you, the chips can now listen to beautiful music. Are you guys ready? I learned this song when I was in reception. Let's see if I remember. You guys like it? You guys like that? Can you guys like dance like snakes for me? I was playing it earlier for my sister. I told her to dance like a snake. Pretend she's a snake, and I'm one of those like snake people. Guys, I don't know how to play a recorder. Can you guys dance, please? Pretend you're snakes. Am I charming, you guys? Hi, Julie. Are you dancing? You're always charming. Fish would make a great snake charmer because she's so charming. Guys, I actually don't know how to play a recorder. So if you hold the bottom holes. How do you use this thing? I'm thunder snaking, does that count? Yeah, you're still a snake, right? Just do a snake dance. Just like wiggle yourself. You know how the snakes wiggle their head, like wiggle around, like like that, you know? We wiggle around, wiggle around. Like this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Like that. Okay? Could you stop playing so I can stop dancing? No, I gotta play more. You tell you hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. We can make this into a whole show. Give me a second. You ready? We're gonna belly dance, guys. We're gonna belly dance to the snake charming music.
$4.04 has been fished from an F. Thanks for keeping this server running. Such beautiful as she so talented chips.
Am I playing too fast? And then thank you so much for the tip. Yeah, because I'm like one of those guys on the street sitting on my mat while my snakes, you guys, are dancing for me.
$4.04 has been fished from Zero. Thanks for keeping this server running. Ooh, I'm so charmed to you the tummy.
Zero. Ooh. Wait, hold on, guys. You trust? How do you like that? You like that? You like that music? You guys dancing like snakes? Alright, let me play this one final song for you, my little snakes. My little charming tiny snakes. Sorry, choking on something. Do you guys like that? Do You guys think I should like enter competitions or something? And I should be entering like snake charming competitions, chip charming competitions. Wait, hold on. Goes like that. See? I'm such a good snake charmer, aren't I? Don't be me. Don't be snake charmer fish. Alright, guys, I think I need recorder lessons. Oh my god, what about that Naruto one? Do 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 do. How do I even make deep noises with this? Okay, I've got to use both hands. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on, I've got it. Oh no, how do I go? Okay, hold on. Oh, is it? Okay, I'm not blocking a hole enough then. It has to go lower than this. That's the lowest it will go. Wait. Bah. I gotta learn how to play this. I gotta learn how to play this properly. Less strong breath, more hot, wet, warm air. Okay, hold on. So I think I figured that out now, Maho. Like it produces a better sound. How do I get lower than this, then, Maho? Why is it going high again? Hold on. How do I make a lower sound than this? I can't go lower than that. It goes do 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 do. Alright, guys, we need recorder lessons. I don't have my ukulele here, so we're gonna have to make do with recorder. Alright, guys, thank you so much for today. Zaku for the recorder, thank you so much. Because of you, the chips are now experiencing true music. It has two usual registers, the upper one when you get by overblowing, the lower one. I need to learn how to play recorder. Happy we got a silly moment. Zaku, thank you, my kitten. Alright, and also thank you so much to Melody and Erin and Zero. Thank you, appreciate it. Big W Melody, thank you so much. Alright, now we're gonna put this recorder away. Got a silly moment. I wanted to surprise you guys with, like, you know, snake charming music. Alright, no, no encore. It's already 1:30. By the time I sleep, it's gonna be 2. I'm gonna only get 5 hours of sleep. Oh. W stream moment. W me for getting you guys to dance like snakes. Sadly, wasn't expecting that you got me there. I thought you guys would appreciate the snake dancing moment. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thanks for eating pizza with me, Pizza Friday. Yeah, today was really fun. And I really enjoyed the baked bean pizza. That'll be me for making that. Coming up with that invention. Also, just a reminder, there is a new advanced GG flavor if anyone's you know, interested in getting it or trying it out. And also, just a big, massive thank you to the chips in general for all the chips who have been getting advanced GG. I've actually been like what's the word? Apparently, like, I've been doing very well according to the advanced GG people. They're like, oh yeah, the community is so supportive and was like, you know, using your code a lot, and you know, you've been meeting your milestones and stuff. Congratulations. And yeah, I have actually met a very big milestone, and you guys will be hopefully seeing a drop from advanced GG maybe sometime in the future. So honestly, big pat in the back, chips, for getting us there. Finally, we get merch. That's, you know, other type of merch. Maybe even, do you want a fish shaker? Do you guys want a fish shaker? I'm actually, we have to get in, you know, I'm actually trying to think about like what kind of art to put on the shaker, because it can only be like black and white. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait personally to have a fish shaker. So yay! Thank you so much for using my code and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Easy and tasty work. Crazy, you were only talking about it a week or so ago. No, it's been like 2 months now, right? 3 months? 3 months, maybe. Second fish cup? It's gonna be the first shaker. So, but yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being so supportive. Thank you for being, you know, the best. And thank you for, you know, snake dancing with me. Give me the shaker. You know, I know you guys like tummy. So I was thinking of getting art like this. Hold on. Obviously, I'm gonna have to commission like new art, but because it has to be specific, like black and white art, so it can't have any like grayscale or anything like that on it. And so it has to be like, and you have to make sure it's got like white lining and stuff like that. Like the requirements are very particular. So you've got to like commission a new one. Oh, I don't know if Advanced GG are gonna like sort that out. I have no idea. But I'm thinking of getting like this kind, because I thought this would be like super cute to be on like this. Like this. I thought that would be super cute, but this is not black and white. But I thought an art like this would be really cute to have on the shaker. This is actually Sayu got this commissioned for me as a gift. So yeah, I was thinking of something like that. Does your mug not count as a cup? Well, the Advanced GG won't be a cup, it'll be a shaker. So it's like a big shaker mug thing. See, I'm rewarding you guys with the tummy. See? See, you're getting rewarded. But yeah, I'll keep you guys. Well, I'll keep the memberships updated at least. But I'm excited. I'm so excited, and it's only because of you guys that we've met this. So I'm very, very happy. Love you, Chips, for helping us get to this goal. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys for like getting me here. So are you paying your meals and gifting you art? Amazing. I gifted her art as well. It was really cute. I think she did show it on her subathon as well. But yeah, she treats me so well. But one day I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna pay for her meal. I'm gonna be faster. Yeah. This was, I think, I think this was a Christmas present from her actually, which is crazy because she already gave me a Christmas present like in Japan. Anyway, guys, it's such a nice art, right? Xmas Tommy, oh my god. So I commissioned like a scab for Christmas last year. And oh my god, it's crazy. Like I never showed it to you guys because this guy drew feet. I did not ask for feet. And a guy, or I don't know who they are. Anyway, this artist, when I looked at their other examples, like there was no feet or anything, but for some reason, for my Christmas one, he drew feet. Do you guys want to see it? I never showed you guys. Okay, I'm going to show it on stream. I'm going to make it super tiny because it's like, I was so like, what the hell is this? Why is there feet in this drawing? I did not ask for feet. Guys, look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Don't say the feet, Joe. Not with the feet age. No. I don't want the feet. You inspired him? I inspired him to become a foot artist? Their gift? I don't like feet. You've shown feet before? No, I haven't. The stealth foot artist. It's the fact that this artist has never. I just have a feeling it's like a male artist, but this artist had never drawn feet before, and in their example works, and then they suddenly draw feet. Oh my god, it's so. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna make it super tiny. I'm so embarrassed just looking at it. It's not Frieza, is it? Frieza? The artist? This was on Scab. Fish, look at the ducky art and tell me there's no feet. Well, that's because it's a ducky art. Of course, I'm laying in bed without shoes. But this? Look at this! It's like one feather. I know! And this artist used to like really cute art and then drew feet! That's maybe what the focus. Yes, it's literally like the focus on the picture. That's why I couldn't show it. I couldn't use this one. Okay, hold on. This is really cute. This is cute. I like this. This is adorable. That is fine. But I don't know why this. Oh my god. Okay, I'll show you the chip. There we go. It's at the top of my shoulder. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh my god. my god. Oh my god. I can't show you guys. Just stare at the chip. Oh my gosh. Those toenails didn't look painted. What the hell? What are you looking? It's a shame. It's really good art otherwise. I mean, I guess I could crop it. I can crop it like up to here. Part of the problem is that it's not anatomically accurate with the post. Big N, that also kind of bothered me too. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of bothered me as well. It's not anatomically accurate. Like, how are your, like, it doesn't make sense, like, what's going on with the legs, but I'm not gonna be picky about it, but still. I guess, I could crop it, like, here, and it looks fine. Future chips going back to the VOD. Shut up. I don't know. I think it looks good. It looks good like when you crop it. Like just leave it here, then it looks fine. I was also thinking about the pose. Like you bent the legs specifically to fit them in. Like yeah, it's very. The danger of skeving is sometimes you just catch the artist in his fit era. Why is the feet like? Okay, let's just look at this. This is cute, right? Let's leave it. Let's just look at this. This is good. This is good. Yeah, this is fine. I wasn't gonna show you guys this. It's very joint dislocating. I really want to show you how weird the pose is, but I don't want to look at the feet. Like, feet freak me out. Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you guys the feet. Only to show you the pose. Only to show you like the weird pose. Okay. Oh my god! What is that? Like, what is going on with the thigh there? Like, what? Oh my god, the feet, bro! What is going on with that thigh? It looks a bit uncomfortable. The more I look at it, the more I'm confused. Like, what am I doing? Like, am I sitting down? Am I doing some yoga pose? Am I... Sniff. Mods get 0, please. Get him. Just get him. There's... It's like the free roam pose, but for feet. I'm trying to understand, like, what they were trying to do there. Like, a yoga... And why did they put feet when I didn't even ask for feet? I'm just... Oh, I'm so unlucky. Why are the feet? Why? One leg is shorter than the other. Listen, it's Scav, alright? I can tell this wasn't actually a foot artist. So they just decided to draw like a weird pose. You must have dislocated your hip for that pose. A good thing I wasn't posing for this as a live painting. My money is on them that they needed to practice. So I practice feet drawing? You understand the pose? Okay, so I kind of understand like what they're trying to do. Like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull out the paint. Like, I understand what they're trying to do. I do. Like, listen, I think this is what they're trying to do. Now, I'm not an artist, obviously, but I think this is what they're trying to do. Eh? Hold on. I think this is what they're trying to do. Feet is big business. I just hate feet. I think they were trying to do a pose like this, right? So how did I make this brush thicker? I think, like, for example, I think they were trying to... Wait, let me have a look at the picture again. I actually forgot what it was. Yeah, I think what they're trying to do was, like, you know... I'm not an artist, guys, so, like, you know, forgive me for not, you know, drawing this accurately. I'm not an artist. I'm just a fish. Like, oh my god, this looks even worse. Okay, so I think, like, what they're trying to do is, like... Oh my god, they're trying to, like... Okay, it's almost like drawing, like, a crossed leg. I think they're trying to do, like, a crossed leg here. So, also feet here. Oh god, I've drawn that wrong. Just bear with me. I need to, like... Okay, hold on, I didn't do that correctly. Listen, guys, I'm not an artist. How would that go? Wait, no, I think I did it correctly, like, first time. Okay, so basically, like, something like this, I guess. I can't draw, but I think they'll, like, try to do, like, so the hip would be, like, there, right? So then the waist would be here. So, but, obviously, I've drawn this really badly. Like, the thighs are way too short because the perspective's a little bit off. But it's supposed to be more like this. So, like, you know, the belly would be, like, around here, right? Hips, bone would be, like, here, right? And then, hold on. How do I circle all this and make it smaller? This new paint is confusing. Oh! What did I do? How do I select and... Oh, select, here it is. What is it? And they didn't even draw my arms, but, like... I guess, like this. And then... Guys, I can't draw, but anyway, you get what I mean, right? Like, I think it's supposed to be... like that, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not an artist, but I can see how it can work, but it was basically not in the right... What they did was they moved this area here. This hip area was shifted up here, which is way too unrealistic. That was the issue. Like, unless I was basically stretching my body like this and, like, contorting my waist, and that's how I bring my leg like that. But that would be, like, really uncomfortable, and I had to be, like, moving my spine like that. So that's why I think I see what they're trying to do. And they tried to make the angle so the foot's, like, here, like, facing forward, like that. Yeah, those are feet, guys. So I get what they were trying to do. I get it. But I think it was kind of like, you know, it was I think they were trying to show all the dogs. They were trying to show the dogs and squeeze it into a small canvas. That's what happened. They were trying to show the dogs. Didn't expect the beanzza stream to be a fish feet artist debut stream. No, I don't know why I started talking about that art. Anyway, I've been... Oh my god, it's already almost 2 AM. I gotta go, guys! I gotta go! Let me see who I can raid into. Oh my god, red pandas. This opening YouTube is dangerous. Do 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 do. Okay, Ashley, let's raid into let's raid into menu. Was it your lullaby to the chips? Yeah, it was. That's me playing my recorder, but with my mouth. So? Okay, I will see you guys. So, if you remember chips, we're doing a movie night tomorrow, so in the Discord, so I'm gonna watch Mortuary Assistance, so if you guys want to join in on that, make sure you are in the Discord, !Discord. And if not, I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'm gonna be the only VTuber playing Arc Raiders. Esperanza needs saving. Needs protecting. For the hero of Speranza. Thank you for the new Advanced GG code. Yes! Remember, use code FISH if you guys want to get the new flavor. New flavor of Advanced GG. Bye-bye. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Just how to finish this. Lots of trigger!